Maverick has the bomb to keep going. Artemis, they have a lot of space. They need to clean up point, though. Gap is going to bomb on point. Baby Diva not getting back in the Meg, looking for more. Maverick also not got, so no Divas for anyone. Biz is low. Amadou comes round. A boop off by Ewan again. He's done it to Amadou again. But J-Man, he's shut down. It's just for supports for Amplify versus the World. Hutchins for Kitsune Rush. Ewan's going to have to try and hold on for dear life. He's getting chased on the coast. He's booped. He lands safely on the other side. They need another touch. Gap is back on the Doomfist. It's not over yet. Looking for the backline, booped away. Has the punch available again now. Looking for it. Flip goes through, biding their time. Punch goes in, punch goes wide. They're all flooding back. Biz has a Sundering Blade to throw at this point. Peeks it round the corner. Looks for the Diva, the punch for Stan. Maverick is one, but Floomfi and Penkari, they found kills. Artemis have a 2-player advantage, 3-player advantage. There's no health left. Artemis have done it. They won the first map.
Morning, Xavier.
Morning.
How are you?
This is an absolute disaster.
Yeah, good.
This is a dog's breakfast. Oh, get out of there, stolen.
I had high hopes for waking up when the alarms went off, but, you know, sometimes...
Someone told me you were online on Discord, so I thought it was okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was online on Discord like a full 10 minutes after the start time. Like, I don't know, I appear to have like snoozed the alarms or something when they went off, but consciousness hit me at about 12:40. So we're here. we're here now. Because I looked at the phone and I was like, whoa, bit late to the party, but that's okay.
Alright, I need to get in touch with Mag.
Magazine. Is the game sound really low?
Yeah, that's why I need to get in touch with Mag.
Fuck it. We'll just keep beating this bit to glue. Thanks for the 8 months, Nether. Welcome back. Let's see if the burnt peanut's still fucking live.
Oh wait, is he there? Mag. Yeah, the feed looks absolutely fine. We just need more game sound or more volume in general. Cranked? Okay, let me turn my crank down because I had us at 600%. So if he's now cranked it.
Hang on, man.
Cranked? Beautiful.
Hi, Asymmetric.
Wait, I'm just going to close and reopen this. Hold on. It's behaving oddly.
It's behaving oddly?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Nam?
But just like when I was full screening it, it wasn't full screening it. It was just like not quite full screening it.
Just so close to actually full screening it, but not quite full screening it. Me stealing content, not even subbed. Look, if I spend enough time in the stream, I'll eventually get a sub. Were they expected to win? I feel like Amplify, that's a big name, but they seem to have retooled their roster a little bit. I feel like there's a lot of new faces here.
Technically, this is technically the closest team through seeding, because I believe Amplify, if I remember, finished top of the Phase 1 qualifiers, and Iliad Artemis were the bottom of the Face It Masters teams.
You asked why is Mag spectating? It's because Magazine over here, he's on hard times when it comes to his career, so he's become an Overwatch observer.
Do you want exclusive?
Go on.
He's not struggling for a team.
Oh no, where is he? Did he get announced somewhere?
It's not official. Well, it's not official. It's not announced yet, but it's in the bag, you know.
Oh, Mystical Ash, thanks for the 5 months. Welcome back. Excuse me, this isn't Cardi Fan. Where is Cardi Fan? I need to see Cardi Fan. Okay.
Who's I know. We're adding the stream links to OWTV. I think James is doing a stand-up job with some help from Lemon. Apparently we're missing links for the Lunix and Full Nut game and the Ducks EMLT normal game.
Surely my coffee's up.
Yeah, so if you're looking for OWTV, will have a lot of links for you. In general, I think obviously me and Unter are going to be on one of the games. Bullsgun's going to be on one of the games. Apostle is also streaming on one of the games, and I believe Painkiller is streaming all of their games. So if you want to watch Team Z, Painkiller is the place to be. I've got another. Wait, is he gone to get his coffee? Is he back? I hear city down sounds.
Hmm.
You want to hear another weird one? Did you see that Viper left Zan Esports?
I don't even know what Zan Esports is, bro. Like, you're 2 steps ahead of me.
All right, let me rewind this one for a second. So Zan Esports are one of the Korean Open
absolute
qualifier
disaster.
teams
This
that
is a
qualified
dog's
for the Open
breakfast.
qualifiers.
Oh, get out of there, stolen
They've got
hero.
players
Right,
such as Becky and I think Heiser on it. and
Welcome
stuff
back,
like
Malak.
that.
Thanks for 7
Viper
months.
was listed on this team alongside Kivis, who you may remember were on the AG bootcamp roster. So Viper recently left Zan Esports, so I think a lot of people expected him to go back to AG. But apparently that's not happening. So Viper's just left Zan Esports, and he's left Zan, but I don't know where he's going.
I mean,
it's not AG.
Is Mag on AG? Like, is that the assumption that one can make when you're giving me like all this news about the comings and goings of AG?
It's not like, not he's because that's the team. Basically, he was on that team for the boot camp, and he's still there. But apparently, Viper isn't, which is curious. Because where's Viper going?
Wait,
I've not bought him.
I don't know. I feel like, nobody was too excited to find out where Mag and Viper went this year. I feel like they're at the end of their tether.
These are the only roster moves left. We've done the proper news, which was, that was the big one.
What time are you at? 20, 19, 18. Yep.
18, 17.
Just works, mate.
Just works. All right, it's going to be a Zarya ban and a Genji ban, which means we're just going to be playing D.Va Kiri Lucio mirror with some Vendetta, just like we did on the last map here. W bans, Pain, Kare now, and a lot of problems. He's actually not going to fall first. It's going to be Hutch who falls first. Main source of healing. Maverick has lost his mech for that, though, so we'll see if that one turns out in the long run. Vendetta now all over this one. In close area, boxed in is J-Man, so Amadou can finish off that kill. Still need to worry about the tank disadvantage, but who cares if you have a tank disadvantage? If you've got a Vendetta still in the mix, you can do plenty. Ewan here will get the final cleanup onto that one. They'll move themselves over to point. And they're looking to stabilise here. Good dinks as well from Ewan, actually. He's just rolled him there. And that'll be Gap and Ewan cleaning up for Amplify.
Cried Malarkey. It's Belly. Thanks for the 2 months. Welcome back. Hello. Amplify. Take the first fight. Ewan absolutely drilling on the Lucio in this first fight. But we'll see whether or not Iliad Artemis can make it work. We're just going with Artemis for this one. I feel like the Iliad is a sneak in their team name, but I don't want to overdo it. Panic. How do I say this? Pain Carre? Like what's going on here? We're talking in French now for the cast.
I've gone Pain Carre.
Yeah.
It feels like you should do an accent when you say.
Yeah, I'll do Pain Carre. I'll overpronounce it like really hard. Beers takes down Amadou, and then Amplify 5v4, just getting the cleanup kills here. No such luck for Iliad Artemis. 2 in a row. Pain Carre goes down, and it's absolutely brutal for them now. Hard staggers. The D.Va's going to lose suit way later than everybody else if they're not careful. Y'all ever see one of your pin devoids in one of these matches and wonder if it's you? Oh, I would.
just so you know, that pin devoid is probably mutual. It goes both ways. Ewan with a slight beat advantage now as Artemis will try and take some space here, but Floofy's actually found a kill on Biz, so a big opening pick. Ewan's going to respond with a beat, catches all 4 remaining members, but now they need kills. Hunt is on. Floofy is all caught up on this one. They're all fully low, but wherever kills, Hutch finds one. Kitsune rush now from Mardux to hold on. Gap will not be getting back in for bombers for self-destructors, and I swear these Divas never get back in their bombs these days.
It's because they started taking the booster perk like 6 months ago, whenever it came out. The extra health is a goal now. It's just too hard. Well,
I think Vendetta just is awful to remake versus Vendetta. Like you've just got no hope.
She will just low hop around a corner and kill you, unfortunately. Sundering Blade and an Overclock available for Amplify. Kitsune Rush as well. Iliad looking actually even healthier in terms of their old state. They've got everything and a beat to boot. So we'll have to see whether or not Flumphy can make it happen. Pancare on the flank, looking for a target. Little low hop around the corner there, but just going to wait and play around the main side. Overclock comes out quite early. Feels like quite the kite opportunity here for Amplify if they so choose. They do not choose. Amadou is going to slide in, take down Ewan, and Amplify. Oh no. They've walked right into the meat grinder. Now they need to do it 4v5. Flumphy has the beat. Who's touching the point? They might have to go underneath. Sundering Blade set up for Pancare underneath. Oh, Vendetta's going to go under. Gets the tap with the Diva as well. Pancare's got to watch it. Kitsu, beat comes out and responds. Sundering Blade as well on the objective. Oh no, Pancare. Anything but this.
Oh, the B push all getting unraveled by that Sundering Blade. 2 picks. A bomber's going to be thrown out as well. Forces for D peek actually now. Can they deny the remake? The answer is yes, of course they can. Now, on point. One more touch actually available, but it should just be going the way of Amplify in the end here. And I'm being reliably informed that Pancare means square bread in English.
Yeah, but I'm not going to say pun because then I'd actually be speaking French. So I'm trying to like bastardize it both ways, if that makes sense. Just, you know, one toe in the water, but I'm not going to dunk myself in the ocean. Okay, square bread. All right.
Into the sea.
Just say pain car. Yeah, pain car.
Pain car.
Pain car going for it. J-Man caught out on the flank, unfortunately, so that's not going to happen. Pain car pressing forward now, trying to hop their way to victory. Takes down Hutch as well. It's a 5v3 already for Iliad Artemis and Amplify scrambling. But they already got the first cap, so they can't be too bothered. Let's drink some of this burnt coffee.
Bonjour, monsieur. One of the pain cars, please. We're bringing back an idiot abroad, except there's 2 of us. It's going to be an overclock for Amplify on the retake. J-Man on the retake. Chance with the overclock now to start and take a bit of space. Mardox can match with a Kitsune Rush here, but it will be chances for J-Man, but always difficult to wriggle free of these divas. He pops it now, and Maverick immediately in his face. Slide on, but the Matrix is good, but J-Man still found a bit of damage, but Amadou with a first kill as Biz goes in, and Maverick trying to mark this one has lost his mech completely. Sundering Blade over the top, doesn't find anything from old Pain Car, but he's going to go onto the back line, get on this Sojin anyway. Nice kill to finish that one here. Lucio out of the sky as well. All the cleanup for him, and Artemis dominant on this point.
Very dominant indeed. 30% remaining. Gap. Oh, looked like Gap was trying to sneak out there, but that is absolutely not what has happened. Instead, we're going to see one of the worst staggers we've seen in the history of OWCS Phase 2 qualifiers. Spishy, thank you for the 25 stream streak. Ellis Ball. Down goes Gap. We're at 95% now. Pain Car has to clean up on the point. Ewan has the beat. Overclock is out for Amadou. It's a 5v4, but without a tank. Iliad Artemis are taking a beating. Somehow, some way, Biz has fallen. It's a 4v4 now. Push inside. Ewan will not clean up that kill. Ewan will go down instead, and counter beat from Flumphy might actually just be Iliad Artemis cleaning it up in the weeds. Yeah. They just needed to wait for Gap to get back into the fight in order for them to dial in and finish the job.
Yeah, it feels a bit over top to beat in the end of that one, but they're actually all so low, and it was such a scary fight there. I think, honestly, if Amadou doesn't hit that shot and shut down Biz at that moment, Biz is getting another like 3 or 4 kills. Gap's out of mech again, which continues to be a surprisingly common problem Amplifier dealing with. He will go back to spawn to get the mech now, but this allows Artemis to get all that early setup on point. But they are at ult disadvantage here, Artemis. There's a Kitsune Rush push available for Hutch already, and a Sundering Blade with Biz who's coming through the more open side. A leap in behind, they try and respond, but a Kitsune Rush and a disengage attempt, but Gap is just going to take a beating as they come through that Kitsune Rush. Loses his mech again. This guy hates wearing his suit.
No suit today for Gap. He wishes to be on Malga in, his Sunday suit on the Hawaiian, but not going to happen today. Amadou swinging top, fully charged rail once again, but Maverick is just going to be cleaning house. Vendetta on the point, not going to do much of anything, and Iliad Artemis, they take another fight. Ults still look very solid for them as well. Ewan's a fraction ahead on the beat drop, but Iliad Artemis, they have one of each. DPS support and tank. They can hold very strong up top, poke forward, kite back to the point, and already it's going to take Amplify a hell of a lot of time to even force a fight. Pain Car holding the corner right now, just swinging the sword over and over again, triggering that overhead slash. Flank on from behind for Biz, actually. Sunder comes out from behind. And unfortunately, both supports from Iliad Artemis just desperate to fight in that Kitsune Rush at any means necessary, even if that means that you will die.
No price is too high. They stand there and they tank the giant sword from the skies. Biz will get a third one here, and that would be a Sundering. As a 1-for-1 ult trade and a cap, and can't really ask for a better deal. Maybe a deal where J-Man wasn't traded late in the fight would have been a slightly better deal, but they will finish it off eventually. Gap with all the cleanup, Amplify back on the point, and very efficiently done thanks to that Sundering Blade as well. So the economy continues to look good for Amplify. They'll have the overclock to start the next fight and a slightly quicker beat to follow it up with as well. So a very good position. Really, if you Amplify, you don't necessarily need to force the issue here either. You're happy for that capture progress to maybe just tick up, maybe get it to a last fight situation as it begins, and then you can just take the trade with positional advantage. You can see Biz on this left-hand side as well, been a real impact player here as they try and clear him out as Artemis walk forward. They've got their own overclock to start with now. Slash round the corner is going to be J-Man who goes first, though. Eyes on this Vendetta, forcing them away. Can't find the kill. It's Biz who gets Pankari underneath. Beat from Ewan comes forward. Flimpy still needs a few more %, but they're not going to get a chance to get to it here as J-Man's going to clean everyone up. And I think there's still a touch on here. Depends on the late kills. They've got eyes, I think, on Flumpy here. The chase is on. They're trying to get their Diva and Lucio out, and I think they've just about done it. So retake might be on.
Yeah, retake might be on, and Iliad Artemis, they definitely have the ults to make it happen. You can see everybody sliding up to the high ground, ready to take the fight. One last tap here. Beat early from Flumpy over to the Sojin. Paincar is going to absolutely execute J-Man. Ewan comes in. He's hungry for more as well, and he will go down. So that's going to be Paincar with 2 solo kills. Kiri TP's in Paincar's face, but oh my god, just killing the entire fucking server. Honestly, this hero is still like 5 cycles of nerfs away from not being meta. Gap in his comfy place now, out of suit, and that should be all for Amplify here.
It's not until 2013 that they're finally going to get Vendetta to a reasonable level again. Just do not find yourself in a room with this hero, just uncontestable. 2-1 now for Artemis as the dust settles here, and a Sundering Blade for Paincar as we move on to this next point. But it's actually Amplify who get through the choke first, so they can swap this one, hold for choke, but they're not holding it too tight. They're giving a bit of space actually here. They have the Kitsune Rush to fight on point, but an early dink means J-Man is low. Pushing for that kill, Disruptor shot's good as well. J-Man has to back it up even further. A lot of space conceded. Sundering Blade from Paincar in response to this Kitsune Rush. Trying to find it. Gets the D-Mech as well. Good luck remeching though. Maybe we'll get it. Great luck remeching. Hutch with the shutdown bare pockets. Gap through. And Gap finally put some clothes on. J-Man's going to get the kill onto Flumpy though. So Amplify now the 2-player advantage. And Ewan is on the hunt. Late kill onto Amadou as well. Grouping up on point. They've lost J-Man as is tradition. But they should still be good to get the cleanup and this first capture.
Oh, I didn't realise you had no sound, folks. My bad. It's because this little fucking...
It's been a while.
It's because the knock thing is open. We're going to get unknocked. But yeah, it should start picking up the audio. One would hope. As I think I've closed every other instance of the browser at this point. Now I can't see my chat anymore, but I still can't see the sound. So yeah, as about you do that until I fix this.
Alright. Oh, hey Celeste. First time hello from Celeste. Did you come from Pieces stream? Overclock retake now for Amadou here. Ewan has the beat to respond with it if he wants, but they're just playing it slow right now. Biz has taken a beating, but now the beat comes back to stop him taking that beating, and the beating will resume on Amadou, but Marduk's with a Kitsune Rush. The repush is good. Biz is shut down. J-Man still has the overclock. There's a Vendetta in his face, though. All over him right now. One body shot, second body shot will get him out of it. Now we can look for a more high-value target as well. Slide onto the high ground. Can't connect that one, but they have stabilized here. Amplify around J-Man. Diva onto the backline though. J-Man's going to need a lot more help. Slides away, gives Maverick the slip, but not slippery enough. And now Maverick is on the backline. Big damage onto both DPS. A group back up with that one as the Vendetta is chasing them down. Still needs to be careful of that as Gap is out of suit, taken down, and they will be able to deal with all the threats. Artemis get themselves back in control of point just in the nick of time.
Can I hold a knock now? I presume we are unknocked. Or maybe not yet. Maybe it hasn't happened. But yeah, I would love a knock here. Alright, looking into this. Now, Gap, stepping forward. Bomb available. Flumpy with the beat. Ewan does not have to match, but Biz has the Sundering Blade. And last time we witnessed a Sundering Blade from Biz, the supports were simply mind-controlled into it. So, got to be extremely cautious around that ultimate when you're playing against. B comes out early from Flumpy. Counter. Sundering Blade. J-Man has fallen, so that's already a -1. Biz has taken Maverick with the Sunder, but still a 4v4, still entirely possible. Floofy just gets around the corner on 10 HP. My audio feels wrong. Maybe I have to refresh the page.
Is your headset on the wrong way round? No, you just got on the wrong way round.
Oh, I
Floofy's
have
gonna get
two
out
instances
of
of the stream open. That's why. That'll do it. Just a rough day at the office, man.
He's they say he's awake, but there's no evidence of this other than his eyes being open. That's the only one. Gap is going to drop a self-destruct out of suit, never getting back into it again, but he's got 2 kills. The trade is good. Pain card out onto the backline. Whirlwind's going to do a lot, but he can't find any more. Floofy with a little goat in chat as that one comes through here. And Gap, he might have just done enough to get his team over the line. Second round in a row for Amplify. He'll get a bit of a stagger here as well, but that'll be 2-2, and we will be going all the way.
Where's the cat? There are no cats in these games. Full set here on New Junk City. Lots of ultimates online for Iliad Artemis. Another beat for Ewan just around the corner, but Artemis, they do have the better ults for this first fight. They can really fight hard with Kitsu, Clock, Bomb, all the above allow aggressive pushes. Biz has gotten aggressive first though. Clock comes out from Amadou, wide right angle, slides in, huge damage but no kills, no conversion. Kitsu burned, that's already 2 ultimates for Iliad Artemis. They need kills. Observer lags out into the ether. Gap gets absolutely slashed on the point though, and it does look like Iliad Artemis are going to win this trade 2-1 on the ults.
Yeah, nicely managed by Artemis there. You see him start early with the overclock there, forces the beat out from Ewan. Artemis there ready for the backstep. They drop the Kitsune Rush into the mix as well. Managed to hold on to that one. And that's going to be now pretty good situation for Artemis. They're going to have the beat ready to go very soon as well, which will be the perfect answer to J-Man's overclock. They're holding this choke now as they get the last few % of that one. But again, the onus is on Amplify to make the move. J-Man is coming through the left-hand side. Damage from that Disruptor shot. Kitsune Rush pocket, but they are pushing it already. Overclock comes out. The beat ready to go. Floofy in front of everyone goes for it. But they have run over the backline. 2 kills already. They just need to be careful not to give the flip. But Maverick will be there for the touch. Would rather not lose for Mech for this one. Gap's actually killed the Kiriko behind, so they're a little bit out of it. And they deny the remake. They're still in this one. Amplify the Biz. He dies to the bomb. Never mind. It will be backing out. Retake one more chance. They need to get Biz, and they actually might just go before it. Ewan's already moving in with Gap.
Yeah, they're just pushing right onto this one. Pain car under pressure on the point. Backstep. Amp comes through. Ewan pushing forward with the Diva. But that is just going to be Amplify taking the point. And this is a really critical flip for Amplify, right? Look at the ult situation right now. They've got so much on hand. The fact that they didn't have to dump all of these ultimates to get the flip is huge for them. Pain car with a Sundering Blade just around the corner slides over to the left-hand side. Biz scrapping it out on the point as well. Going for Maverick, trying to force him out of suit. Boop over to the edge of the map. Can't quite get the environmental, but oh, there it is! Boop off the map. Second shift online though for Diva, so she's going to heal herself to about half HP and get back on the map. Sundering Blade comes through. Biz slashes around the corner. Re-peaks, but does find perhaps a kill on Pain Car? No kill on Pain Car, but oh no, loses the duel to Pain Car with Sundering Blade. Now there's an overclock and a Kitsu in main. Iliad Artemis are absolutely steamrolling forwards. Amplify, they need to live. They've only got one last touch. Ewan's jumped off the map!
Needed to play on the wall there, just try and buy a bit of time. The touch is going to be so hard now. Who can even get it? They're going to be going through this choke, but I don't think they're going to make it. No, and just like that, it's all over. Artemis take the second map as well. A 5-round banger.
Amplify, bros.
9 for Amadou.
Jeez. Yeah, 38-9, not a bad stat line at all. Was it J-Man or Amadou that had the kite of the day? Like the... I'll just go back. It was the overclocking Sojourn that kited so fucking far back. Was it Amadou?
Post point?
Yeah, it had to be J-Man. No, I think it was on this point. They just wound up to it. Yeah, they just wound up on a different point. Like they were at the clock and then triple
and the
slide.
TP'd on of the beat push. Yeah, it was like a first fight all over again.
They will win this match. You think so, Turtle Shell? Gap and Ewan are the future of North America. Oh god, and the future is bright. Let's go back to watching Dante.
I've not been doing Preds, but I can do that. Who wins map 3? Iliad. Artemis and
I have it on
Amplify.
2. I think Rapid
Have
Trigger makes
1
you
billion
double
hours to
click
make
a
your
lot,
decision.
So I don't use Rapid Trigger on my right mouse button because I was double clicking on Doom. It was very annoying.
When does Jutsu play?
Got kicked out of the
playing
Pro
right now.
Lions
Everyone's
program. They
playing
kicked
right
you
now.
out. That is shameless. Dude, they shipped to Australia for the
Ooh,
giveaway,
what we got
though.
score-wise there.
That is good
So
news for
Emote
you,
down
Unter.
mid have got a default victory against Team Conster. Team Conster in a tricky
That's sick.
situation where I believe their tank has been
Yeah, man, I'm
banned.
happy for you.
Which is obviously gonna
Clickbait,
result in
look
them
at this.
defaulting
I tried
the
this
first
website. Oh,
match,
maybe it'll work.
and might
Yeah,
cause them
auto
some
clip
problems
stuff.
throughout it
Hopefully
as
it
well.
Don't
Team
cancel
Z
anything,
have won
yeah.
their game 3-0 as expected. Kintsugi also 2-0 up, well on track. The Ducks are on track.
Open a ticket,
Ex
you should
Oblivion
name
are
your
currently
mouse,
tied
thank you for
1-1 with
lying.
Gorillas
They
Life. I
didn't.
believe Apostle and
For
Bull
Shrek,
Skunk have got their eyes
Wisp was here.
peeled on that one as well. If you want any of that action.
Sorry, too late, cancelled.
We'll keep our eyes here because
Sincerely
it's
sorry.
a 2-0 for Artemis, which is a bit of an upset in itself, but it's close. Also, Lunix Gaming also 2-0 up, which is the ex-Sakura team. Which is
Man,
like a
there's still
Z,
mad
Nenwai,
people.
Zomba, X10, Zeb, and
Alright, how many should I let it go up
if I
to?
remembered everyone correctly.
200? Alright, timer. We will do a 5-minute timer, okay?
Jutsu's just on the bench. Okay.
5-min timer.
Didn't say, yeah, Seeker's retired. He's gone. It wasn't like getting a team problem or anything. He was
I think
he was
200
out
is
before
fair.
it started.
Alright, we have 5 more minutes, then we'll do it, okay?
Oh yeah, I
me
heard
know if you
Tap
guys
was
have any
back.
questions.
People were telling, everyone's been telling me
We're still
Tap is
entering?
back.
Yeah, I don't want people to be gypped.
Korea starts on the 19th of March, or whichever the Friday
All
is
these first
that
time
week around
accounts
the
are alt
19th of
accounts?
March. I think it's the
Shit.
19th.
Actually, these might be first. Wait. You gotta check the account. I'm looking at when these accounts were created.
Amadou versus Quartz is the new narrative. They're telling me. I've been hearing this, Terrace. I've been
March
hearing
20.
this.
Okay. Hello, alt accounts. Alright, maybe mission abort. I'll do it
Who are the
at-
favourites?
I'll do it at 200
Yeah,
people,
Team
okay?
Z and Lunex, which is are definitely the
Who are just
favourites. I
22
think it would be fair to put. I think
Every competition.
Emote down mid
Yeah,
and
unavoidable.
Kintsugi are probably kind of in the mix as well as candidates. Maybe the Dilducks probably deserve a mention there.
Feel weird, though.
Can we get Korea Fantasy this year? Yeah,
No, none of these accounts
not a
are-
problem. It's on the
just
cards,
following it
payback.
now.
Do not worry. You think Team Z is favourite over EDM? Yeah. I mean, I've not really watched it. I didn't watch
Yeah,
Phase
so
1
that's
last
the
week,
issue,
so
because people
everything
can
I'm
chat.
saying is
I'll
more
just
just
give it till
gut feel.
200 maybe.
Ooh, thanks, Lemon.
Or 3 minutes.
Is a lot more just gut
All
feel
these
than
accounts
anything
aren't
else.
New accounts, like account created 2012, so
I was kidding. This is great news. Yeah, it's just happening. We're just doing it.
Morning,
It's no
Anthony.
problem, actually.
you gotta draw it whenever the timer's up. People see the giveaway. Yeah.
Why does it
Nice.
seem to have 6 DPS?
We have
I presume it's
2
just
minutes
like
left
because
on
the
the timer,
Face It
so-
roster is
Sound microphone.
You're talking about Dante going through twink death. I mean, Dante deadass had the time to go bald. Like,
What was- oh, Unter. Is Unter?
it's because Dante's literally had the time to go bald. Like, of course he's experienced twink death. He's like 40 now.
Sound resumed. Microphone activated.
1 in 200 chance. What if
All
Unter
right.
wins?
okay. So really could do with Amplified turning this one into a series here, if they don't mind.
What is high hand? Is this a hype train emote? Definitely a hype
High
train
hand.
emote. Yeah.
What if the person left that wins?
What do you mean went to Turkey for nothing? He went to Turkey for something. His hair just, you know, when you get a transplant, it grows back a little, then it falls out, then it grows back again. He's in the grows back. He's in the falls out phase. That's all.
Is that how my stream?
Who's this?
Dante. We're doing
Oh.
hairline analysis because he's experienced twink death.
I see.
He still had that twink energy in 23. He just didn't. Like, he just didn't. If you think that he had twink energy in 23, you were just fucking lying to yourself, bro. Like, when he dyed his hair black to try and look like a member of My Chemical Romance or something, like, if you think that that guy still looked like a twink,
was
you
he?
are fucking delusional.
Was he not actually in My Chemical Romance during that time? I thought that was. Oh.
Alright, I know that the round is starting, but I really want to see if I won this mouse.
I have no context for why we're trying to win a mouse either, or where
My
we're
mouse is
winning a mouse.
broken, and Logitech, when I ticketed them, in the, you know that Pro Alliance thing that I've been in for years?
Yes.
I ticketed them in the Pro Alliance thing, and I said, hey, my mouse is broken. Can you ship me a mouse? Like, I know you don't ship to Australia, but I also know that you do ship to Australia because I won one of your giveaways and you shipped to Australia for me. And they said, no, we can't ship to Australia. And then like 3 days later, they kicked me out of the program. It was actually,
Not only
such...
we've not post you a mouse, but here's a bullet. We send bullets to
I was like,
Australia.
yeah, usually like when I get my stuff shipped, I just like get it sent to a team house or something when I'm in America and I take it home. But like my mouse is broken and I use it for work. So can I like get a new mouse? And they're like, no. And in addition, fuck you. The worst they can say is no. And then kick you from the program. And then a week later I get an email and it's like, how is your customer serving experience with the Pro Alliance? And it's like, oh, well.
Well, since you've asked, let me tell you a little story. Maverick's on Orisa. What's going on? He's on Orisa. This is
Mystery.
the current year, he's on Orisa. He's holding the choke, he's walking through, he's going to start getting beamed now. He's trying to push in, but surely Zari's going to help the Vendetta a bit more in these situations. Now a swing round on the corner for Gap as well, bubble onto the Vendetta, and they are just walking forward, beaming everything over, and talk me through the Orisa.
I'm talking you through the Orisa. The Orisa is a game-losing hero pick. As you can see, Maverick, even in gold, will get beamed to death. But the thing is, even if Orisa has a decent neutral game, you unfortunately lack the ability to hard enable Pain Car. So Biz is just going to be laughing all the way to the bank. Every bubble from Gap is going to make an enormous difference. There's going to be so much support for Biz. Meanwhile, Pain Car, up shit creek without a paddle. Just has to hope that a spear comes flying in over their shoulder to set up a kill. All right, did we get the mouse? God damn it, Dante, do the giveaway.
Pushing in now as well. Maverick onto the back line, trying to mark an Soja. Defensive bubble will keep J-Man alive, though. Here comes the peel, and Gap's just going to beam down Maverick. I'm being told Zeb is also playing Orisa, so maybe just North America trying to deceive itself into believing it's an Orisa meta when they only have Orisa players. Either way, Amplify not on the Orisa are actually just in cruise control right now.
Yeah, Anthony, he's giving away something. He's giving away a mouse, but some guy with burrito in his name won it. And it's not a Twitch burner either. It's someone that's been subbed, so it's fucking over, bros. We didn't win the Super Strike. GG. Gap playing forward now. Grab available. Maverick gonna have to be cautious with the gold. Spins out open. Overclock comes out. Gap, no! Spin into the wall. Very nearly goes down. Beat is perfect from Ewan. Keeps him alive. Sundering Blade up on the high ground. Don't peek it. Good God, kite it out. Rail splashes out onto Amadou. Ewan, the attack dog, comes up onto the high ground. Can't quite finish the kill, though. Now Amplify. They have a timing to push out. They have the grab. They have the Sundering Blade. Iliad Artemis, all they've got is Maverick with the Terror Surge. But again, the attack dog, Biz, 1-2 on the high ground. Ewan falls as well. It's a 1-for-1 trade. But on the low ground, Pain Car is pushing deeper. Floomfy dead. It's 3v3 now, I want to say.
They're going to keep going, yeah, they're going for it. Terror Surge in. Gap's got the grab, but he needs to survive this Terror Surge here. There are a few players down. I don't know if he can go for it. He can! Full beam and Maverick gets deleted. Gap is being pocketed through everything. Never drops it, though. Will get traded out. It's just a dogfight now as they move it forward, but Biz has taken over touch now. Misses that slash round the corner, actually has to back it up. Sundering Blade is available, but 8 HP cannot use it. TP back, some pocket. Pain Car is low. DPS on point. Big slash round the corner. Pain Car continues to be low. Biz will leap in and get that one, but the Diva is back now. Maverick is just going through heroes that are going to have a rough time into Zarya.
Biz, Sundering Blade available. Get on estrogen and never go bald. It's too late, Cat CD. It's over. All right, Amadou swinging on the flank, dead. Instantly picked. Grab in main. Huge grab as well. That is going to clean up. Gap has done it with this one. Not sure why Mavericks moved over now to the Diva instead of the Zarya. Are we just like a
swap?
We just a no Zarya team?
Get back fast. Yeah. Or maybe he just doesn't have it. Maybe he just doesn't have it. Okay, more Diva.
More Diva. All right, double DPS ult and Kitsu for Amplify. It feels like they do kind of just have the ults to push all the way here, right? Nothing for Iliad except for the Kitsune Rush, which feels like it could just be overwhelmed. Kitsu's Clash in main, Overclock on the flank from J-Man, but Gap has died already, so not a great start for Amplify considering the level of investment we're seeing. J-Man with the Overclock, it's more cosmetic than anything, as Biz is the one to go down. So that's going to be 5v2 all of a sudden. Going for the trade now, J-Man can't get that done either, and Amplify going to be stopped in their tracks.
Yeah, pretty good hold considering the ult situation, especially for Iliad Artemis there. So they still have a difficult one because it's going to be a quicker beat for Ewan on his next fight as well. And really, the onus is on them to play quite aggressive in a lot of these situations. If it's just a slow, pokey fight, Maveric's going to have a bad time into Vendetta, bad time into the Zarya, eventually just forced further and further back, concede all the space. So the onus is on them to make the first moves. You see Bizbo is actually going to get that bubble in, swings around, turns onto the back line as well. They're trying to bully Gap as he walks up. Defensive bubble, and Paincar's just going to die for it. Overclock is out, but the Sundering Blade stops him going anymore. Ewan's going to drop a beat because of the slightly later beat right now, but no, Maverick, he's lost for Meg. Now it's all on Amadou to try and find something, but he can't. He's going to have to double slide back. They're trying to play life. They're playing for another fight here at Artemis, but they are getting stuffed into spawn.
Yeah, hard push now for Amplify. They're going the distance. Amadou has to slide all the way back into spawn. One final tap for Amplify. Or rather for Iliad. That's all they've got. Paincar with the Sundering Blade. Starts charging it up on the corner. Watch yourself. Oh, Biz going to be fine. Gap will not, as Gap has decided to play out in the open. Down he goes. Amadou cleans up that kill. Paincar trades. Wait, no, that's just 3 for Iliad. There are no trades. It's just the color of the kill feed. Playing with my brain. Alright, only a minute and a half remains now, and that's a nice recontest for Iliad in all honesty. Amplify, they're not going to have a fantastic ult push with a beat that they can just overwhelm. They're closing in on another grab, another overclock, and they do have a big angle to play with, but Maverick is charging a bit of support ultimate up through main. Honestly, could go either way. Morning, Ashley.
Kitsune Rush comes out relatively early from Marduk's here. They're going to try and push onto this side, swarm them over, and they do swarm over Gapper as well. So that's going to be another one fight, another clean one as well from that Kitsune Rush. And they'll force him back. That's 2 minutes off clock now on this third point. Only 1 minute left. One more fight for Amplify, but this is the one with the grab and overclock. Are they looking to hold super aggressively here, Artemis? Try and force 2 fights out of it. We're at the first choke now. Eyes on Gap as we walk up. He's only got the tickle beam ready to go, and here's the push in spawn. Paincar's just dead.
Paincar, no!
For grab now, but he's at the door. He's going to demech Maverick right now, but they're just going to get the kills here. It was overclock only invested from J-Man, who can burn through all of them. So good ult economy. Race back to touch for stagger onto the Lucio. Oh no! They're coming out now on stall heroes Artemis, but the ults are too good. Surely Kitsune Rush, grab on point. No way to get onto this.
Mav!
Touch.
Oh no.
Really, Mav.
Nah, man, it's a tough one for sure. Boop comes through, blocks the tap. Iliad Artemis, I mean, they went for this forward fight towards the spawn, but I don't know how I feel about that one, to be honest, because I think all it left them with is...
They didn't actually get 2 fights.
Yeah, well, you're never going to get 2 fights, that amount of car push, but instead what it just leads to is all of their supports straight lining out in the open, trying to kite back, and that's just not going to happen, I fear. Ewan Avoid is quivering. Wait, is this a reverse sweep?
Easy clap for 13 months.
That Orisa play hurt them too much? Yeah, it's cataclysmic. Took a huge toll. But were they not playing a Zarya mirror previously? Or am I can't even remember what happened on the last map. I wasn't quite awake yet.
It was a Diva mirror,
Hey,
right?
Thigby.
Diva mirror.
Thigby, do you think we'll be good to... Oh, Jamimi19, thanks for the prime. Before I fall asleep for the second time today, I can watch the video and give it the okay, and then you can just like pre-schedule it, and I'll watch it and unlist it if it needs something changing. Let me look at the thumbnail one last time. Does anyone want to?
Jess are always screaming at me.
Does anyone want a teaser of the new thumbnail?
Extinction have 3 diversity hires. Hooting and hollering. She's just making a racket, isn't she?
I don't
Nothing's
think so,
happening. We're
Bigby.
just in spawn. People are believing on the Ducks to regain their position in OWCS. Surely someone will stop those damn Ducks this time. For now though, Amplify fighting for their lives. It is technically upper bracket, so they do have a life to spare, but don't really want to start in the lower bracket that early on. J-Man onto the high ground as Gap continues on the Zarya, and this Zarya has seemed to be the key to Amplify, getting their groove back. Maverick will fly onto the high ground as Paincar joins that one looking for the slash. J-Man has been backed into a corner, but he's going to try and shoot his way out of that, and Gap is doing a lot of shooting for him too. J-Man needs a bit more pocket. They can't save him, but Gap and Biz are getting all the cleanup as they try and push on that one, and it'll be a stagger onto the Baby Diva as well.
Yeah, good looks at the moment. Maverick, out of suit, hopelessly staggered in spawn. And Amplify, They just needed to be able to take this series from behind. They just needed a little bit of a disadvantage to get that fire in their bellies and to get the matchup where they're playing Zyra and the enemy team is not. Maverick swinging wide, trying to set up. Suzus themselves immediately TPs back. They are not going to get much of that. Thank you for cherishing me, Emergence. I appreciate that. J-Man up top, misses rail. Amadou slides into a wall, still survives. No punishment. But another rail will be charged. Pain Car will fall once again. And Amplify looking very solid here on this first point corner.
Yeah, just in control for now, and Artemis are going to have to regroup, go again, look for their next engage timing here. Need to try and sort of poke and probe a little bit more in some of these situations, because if Gap just has these bubbles to use defensively, whether it's from J-Man or Biz or himself, when the push comes in, can really just play to counter, just, you know, bubble for bubble in a lot of these trades here. For now, though, trade onto the point. They're trying to bully them out to force the objective, but Maverick's going to take 1 billion damage on the point and has to back it all the way up. He's backed it up to a different place than the rest of his team as well. So they are all very split. Ewan's going to dive in. A 1-for-1 trade only, though, here. Trades will favour Artemis in this situation. But Biz is there pushing in. He could do with a bubble, but the D-pick, they can't creep up. Needs a bit more help in main. Biz, 22 HP.
Heroes Immortal, unfortunately.
They've managed to find important trades now, Artemis, and once they get all 5 players back, they should be able to take a bit of space here.
Oh, Maverick shifting up onto the high ground now. Slide back for J-Man, and you can see the first point corner has been abandoned. Now, Kiri might just be dead, though. Hutch seems to have TP'd out into the open. Bit of a poor position to get stuck in. Brutal. Amadou slides up top, and it's a full kite out for Amplify now. They can't hold the close corner. J-Man's actually in trouble, has to watch out. But maybe it's Maverick. Perhaps it was a double cross all along. Big fight happening up here on the high ground now. Oh, Pain Car. No, it was a double cross. It was a triple cross. Down goes Biz as well. So both Vendettas just not interested in surviving right now. There's a grab somewhere in main. Catches 3, but no kills from it. Great counterbeat from Floompi. Deep push for Gap. Wants a kill. Gets nothing instead. But J-Man has fallen. Huge damage onto the tank. Let's walk on some squishies. Ewan dead, 96% to the beat. Amadou swings in, takes down Hutch, takes down Gap, takes down Biz, and Amadou out to play.
I think one of us is, maybe it's a sync check, but I'm too tired to figure out which way it is. After this scoreboard, I'll tell you some numbers, and you tell me if those are the numbers you see.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that
8,
they're not 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
It just works. He's he turned that one. It was like some sort of space rocket launch countdown. Got all serious real fast. Pain Car and Biz are having a really ugly looking sword battle on this high ground. Pain Car's going to commit in deeper. Looks for the Kiriko. Finds the Kiriko. Lost his own Kiriko on the way there though. But Artemis, are they going to commit to this fight? The answer seems to be no. They're just going to concede the space, pick up their Kiriko, and then go again. They're stuck behind though, so it's a little bit awkward.
Mav up top, bomb available. Sundering Blade. Biz hiding in the corner for this one, maybe hoping that somebody is, you know, just going to sneak into their line of sight as things progress. Marduk's in main, poking away, but surely has to TP on. Here comes Biz with this angle, takes down Mav's suit. Oh, tries to low hop over to that Baby Diva. Peeks the bomb, loses all of their block and their... Yeah, that's odd. And half of their health, and then dies as well. So a real passage of play from Biz we just witnessed, in all honesty. Pain Car will take down J-Man as well. Amadou's traded, so it's not over yet, though. Pain Car has to watch out. So low. Shields up, though, and that will be all she wrote. Amplify, not able to hold on to this one. Iliad Artemis, continue the push. Stop throwing bricks, chat.
Progress for them as well. But... they've had to use a lot of ultimates with this, so Amplify have not just the ults to win the next fight, but the next couple of fights really here. So looking for efficiency here, Amplify. If they manage this situation correctly, they could just get the stop here on this second point. We're going to come right-hand side to clear a little bit of space first, force this Vendetta out. Pain Car will pivot to the other one, but a Sundering Blade from distance will buy him a bit of time. Bubble D-peak here, but it's caused a bit of a split. They can't find any kills during this, though. The Ewan's going to come through with a beat, keeps everyone alive. A push through, Amadou is low. The chase is on, they're hunting down the kills. Ewan's going to take some damage on the way. They've actually lost Biz during this push as well. The kite's incredible from Artemis. Now they have a Kitsune up to push backwards. They've got to watch out for this grab. Grab comes out. Every single person is in this grab. It's the biggest grab you could ever ask for. And J-Man's going to get all the kills.
Oh my, it's really the grab of the day. Handstand, thanks for the 14 months. Welcome back. Anj to you too. Maverick on the run, needs to survive. Getting beamed, getting pushed, tries to take the Meg, can't quite get it done. And now that is going to be another brutal stagger, or not, from Amplify. Yeah, there's a mercy kill there onto Mav. Jumping down off the high ground, Gap has realized that he can go and fight as they are 5v4 with a tank advantage, and Biz will start cleaning house. Amadou has fallen, bubbles come out, and this is going to be a brutal wipe. Amplify doing so much damage towards the spawn, charging up their ults once more. Only 30 seconds remain now. Beat, bomb, and overclock available for Iliad Artemis, but they have bad space. If Amplify can set up, have that long angle, be far away enough that they can't get beat pushed, they could be in a great spot, but it looks like they're just going to throw their faces into this one. Overclock comes out, everyone is stuffed on the same angle. Beat and Clock come out from Artemis, but I don't see a target. Finally, the targets are on screen for Amadou, but Amadou is also face-to-face with the Zarya, so won't get much done here. Pain Car beamed on the corner, Gap takes him down, and they just need to wait for Ewan's beat. 10% away from that beat right now. Heal Lamp comes through, matter of moments and the beat will be online. Bomb is out. Oh, Ewan! What? Oh, pushing back in. This has taken Mav. Now the beat is on. Surely that's enough. Yeah.
Dying on point now, Artemis can't get anything going. Really well managed situation from Amplify. The fight just before last, where they do that tempo push in spawn, and they just catch Artemis napping, right? There's 4 people, zombie walking, I believe is what Addy always calls it. Just sort of wandering out of spawn, waiting for the next one. They find those kills, then all of a sudden, the touch becomes so strained in the next fight. The ult advantage for Artemis doesn't really mean anything. And that allows Amplify to get themselves a map on the board, get themselves a stop on second, keep themselves alive in this series.
0.5 on the flashpoint. Yeah, it was a little close. You're right. I was thinking about that Super Strike giveaway. Brain melted from the long stream. Yeah, the brain's gone, unfortunately. I can no longer remember the result of the previous map. Is Dante playing Minecraft PvP or watching it? What's happening right now? Looks like he's watching
If they
it.
already banned Zarya, looking into this. Stop spinning the hog, Mag. He's spinning. He won't stop spinning the hog.
God, this shit's sweaty as.
Good morning. How are you still live? The show never stops.
I can't believe I used that mouse. I feel like the SteelSeries mouse was so bad.
No IVQ. Vanity Rose, thanks for the 4 months. Welcome back.
This is a dog's breakfast.
W Unter S.
Oh,
Thompson.
get out of there, stolen.
Cried. Got the music and this is going to copyright me, isn't it? Let's turn that shit down. It's probably already
I was trying to watch some videos in the break, and then I just realised every time I was like, no, can't watch that, can't watch that. We have to watch with sound off.
Yeah. Ah, well. There's one place that I know I can safely watch no matter what, and I won't get copyright striked.
WDG.
I don't really think a lot of
No.
people take cold snap.
What was it? Oh, you're checking
super
Zarya
cool.
ban. I got distracted by a spinning hog. Any such cases.
I think a lot of people are taking
Right, so Lunex, EMD, Team Z, Extinction, Amberducks. We're all 3-1. Gorilla's Life as well. Looks like they've beaten Ex Oblivion
Perhaps could be.
there.
Per chance.
We're just waiting for our game, and we're asking if there was a Zarya ban. Looks like Zarya was indeed
Big
banned
game,
by
get out
Amplify
marathon.
once, actually. And it's going to be Esperanza, Vendetta, and Domina banned here. So first time we're going to be seeing the Vendetta taken out of the equation here from either team. Got aired on who banned what, GG? You think they aired you because they think you're the Korean mag, or because they think you're the British mag?
Thank you, IVQ. Thank you. What's Dante gobbling on right now? Are we doing the
You're
peanut bit
obsessed,
again?
mate.
It's not a bit. With Dante's eating? I'm just watching the stream, man. Just trying to work this, you know, trying to work
Just
out
watching them all the time, you know?
all the time. I was trying to get a free
Time.
mouse because I can't get a fucking free mouse from Logitech
Yeah, but now
anymore.
you're still
but
there, so the free mouse, the gimmicks worked. He's hooked you. You're hooked.
I'm hooked. I'm watching him watch Minecraft PvP while he eats, you know? Like
Yeah, exactly. That sounds like someone who's hooked. You're watching a guy watch Minecraft. You're hooked.
It's like, I can't believe he's still in the lab at Maryville. I swear they cut that scholarship program so long ago, but he's still just fucking there. Like,
It's just like- it's
maybe
gotta
they've
be a Scottish rights
they've
situation at this point.
forgotten that they're paying for his education at this point. He's just there forever.
It's just. Yeah. Follow-up question, Mag. Why is your cursor so big?
Have you
What's a Little
tried
Red Riding
getting
Hood
T1 to
this?
send you a free Razer X Faker mouse? Actually, I did not consider this. T1 shop. Low key, I did see those on the store. I don't know, I've just been a G Pro wireless head for like almost 10 years or something, you know? Like, it feels weird to change. You're talking about this, right? Razer Viper V3 Pro Faker Edition? God, that's so ugly. I mean, it looks amazing. Is what I meant to say. Obviously,
Have you heard of like beggars and choosers, Max?
yeah,
There's
it looks
there's an old
absolutely. It
adage
looks
about this.
absolutely fucking incredible. Is what I meant to say. But yeah, just ask Fake
himself.
Look, I'll get Fake on the blower, and I'll see if he can sort me.
Surely, you guys must share like a Slack channel or something.
I'm just about to get kicked from T1 when he asked for shipping to Australia.
Hey, Faker mate, just looking for one of those mice. You can send it over to Australia. We don't actually ship to Australia. Also, can somebody fire that guy?
It's actually what the corporate head that I asked to ship me the pajamas said. Let me show you what he said to me. Let me show you what he said to me when I asked him to ship me those damn pajamas.
Preds? Oh fuck, I didn't do the Preds. Oh, no. Choose outcome. Amplify one that map. Map 3. Then we'll do a very quick Preds for map number 4. Where am I looking for these pajamas?
Fucking tragic, man. Stupid fucking mistakes.
We're putting 30 seconds on the clock.
Can't win.
Preds, wake up. Wake me up.
What's with the T tours?
Wake up. Wake me up inside.
Is it because of the webcam? Your camera's just covering it? Maybe like a little corner of it. Just read between the lines, you know? Like you can see most of the words on screen. One would assume.
Normally when people say read between the lines, they don't literally mean you have to read between the lines because some of the lines are blocked.
Yeah, it was like when I was in game, and I was in game last night, and I said something about throwing stones from a glass house, and Santa unmutes his mic to go, "You have a glass house?" Like that's where we're at right now. Like
That's a good bit. You live an entire house made of glass? It's gotta get so hot. You live in Australia, it's gonna get too hot. It's on to Esperanza. It's Vendetta and Domina banned in play. We're on to a Diva Tracer mirror here. But when we last saw the Diva mirror, this is where Gap found himself on the wrong side of the gap here. So got to keep eyes on that tank matchup here as Artemis. They are on series point here, and they have got everyone boxed in here. Decent missile damage here, but Maverick has to be careful. Amadou with the first kill outside. Traded right back. Both Tracers will fall. Stick to Vendetta. 4v4 though, but somehow Amplify, they've managed to squeeze themselves out of this room, a bit more of an open space now, and a one-shot from Gap. Good response, comically late peel there onto the high ground, and now a player advantage for Amplify to work with.
oh, there we go. Nice little push for Amplify. I'm telling you, man, all they needed was to drop the first 2 maps to light that fire in their bellies. Now they're on. Floomfy on the run, wall riding out. Ewan, attack dog, chasing him down. Can't get it done. Floomfy's out. Get him! Go on, Ewan! All right, huge beat difference, though. Even though Floomfy survived, 62% for the beat drop for Ewan, 35 for Floomfy. Talk about a gap. Now, Iliad Artemis, they appear to be on the retake, but Amplify forgot to push the card for a little bit. So, now they're setting up on the high ground. Shift down for Maverick, nearly has the bomb. Pain Car setting up on the flank on high ground. Is it marked? It looks like they might be able to get a little clip on a J-Man. J-Man taken down to about half. Hard investment now from Pain Car. Still has the recall. Absolutely scrapping it out. And Amplify, not only have they lost high ground, they've lost their fucking suit. Ah, so's Maverick.
Unbelievable
So.
here. Gap, just
Hutch!
put some clothes on, will you? Hutch is going to go down as well now. Was that a Kitsune Jax as well? I don't know if it actually came out. Oh, I can't see Barome. Oh, Gap tries to get in his suit, but of course he doesn't. Floofy is going to die here as well, and this is descending into chaos right now. Maverick will get back in suit though and give him time to stabilize. What's J-Man hoping for? A late trade. He swings in for it as well. 1 HP. Nothing doing. And Artemis will get the cart back, and they have a big old bank of ultimates coming up for the next one as well.
That's a scary one for Amplify. It felt like they had so many tools there. They had that little ult advantage, they had the position, and it's all just disappeared. Now Artemis on high ground, they have all the ults more or less equalized. Ewan still does have that beat advantage, could make all the difference if they've clocked it, but Amp, they have to retake now. Biz has already been headshotted, recall forced. Snare up on the high ground. Suzu, just for vibes from the looks of it. But Mav, going to keep the pressure up. Overclock comes out on the high ground, pushing forward. Gap is going to slide up for that one, but Maverick's actually lost suit on the low ground. So this beat has borne some fruit.
Yeah, they've lost Maverick here. J-Man was getting a pounding though, and Floofy can actually, there's the attack dog, finishes that kill. They're onto the high ground, and they nearly have the beat, but with a D.Va down, they're losing a little bit of control of the map. They're trying to peel the D.Va now, trying to stabilize with these 4 remaining players. But there's a timing here with tank advantage. Kitsune Rush out from Mardox. The shift in from Gap has opened the door, but he just have to bomb if he needs it. And oh boy, does he. Pulse bomb attempt though onto the wall. Wide. Gap will get back in the suit.
Vendetta
Floofy still has
players.
the beat to keep going now. Not so easy when you don't have a giant sword and a billion armor, is it? Floofy with a beat advantage ready to go. Now Biz in trouble. It's a Jax on that one as well. Amadou shuts it down. J-Man has pulled the clock. Maverick in his face. A beat from Floofy over top. Maverick is still low. They're trying to put the pressure on here, and J-Man is just keeping them all at bay. But they found the kill onto Hutch. J-Man pooped in the air. Another one for Amadou. D-Mech as well. Gap is out of his suit. He's getting staggered off point as well here. There's an important fight win for Artemis.
Oh no. It was low-key, like, pretty close to the PGE spot as well. There were definitely shades of Evan in that play on the Tracer. That's insane. Alright, Amplify completely drained the ult bank for that one. Artemis, they're about to have another D.Va bomb. Hutch about to have another Kitsune Rush. Fairly even fight. I'd say the Kitsune Rush is a little bit favoured, but of course, Artemis, they are pleased with the situation as they've not only secured check, but they're pushing meters around the corner. Biz invests deep, burns their recall, shoot D.Va in the back. Now they're face to face with that D.Va, nearly gets killed, but Mav actually can't finish the kill. J-Man's taken Floofy. Oh my days! Paincar takes down Biz, runs him down. Oh, that was close, but now looking good for Iliad. They push back out. Biz still dead. Gap out of suit on the high ground, and this is going to be some serious meterage posted now, I'm afraid.
Some bloody clothes on. I know it's the weekend, but come on. Gap now out of mech, which is a clear advantage. Maverick will kill that one, and this will be more meters on the board. Need to be careful this doesn't turn into a series of elongated deaths here, Amplify, but they all seem safely out now. But this is serious meterage. Gap is going to go on to Zarya, and it really raises the question of why we ever weren't on Zarya to begin with how well the Shambali went. But he's onto it now. The problem is they're at ult disadvantage. Amadou's dropped the clock already. They're trying to DP. Kitsune Rush in response, but now Mardox, he has a later one, but no one's getting Amadou out of this. Gap's walked forward and just beamed him. He's 100 energy immediately, and he's taken over the lobby. He's low. Mardox will try and tow Kitsune Rush. A player down, but they're trying to force the issue here. Don't really need to do this as the Lucio's battle. It's going to be a beat trade in response as well. Keeping up a point, or hoping to as well. They've D-Mech Maverick. They'll get it over the line eventually, I think. Player advantage. Expensive one, but all seems to change now with this Zarya. It's a big stagger onto Maverick too.
The spinning speed Apple first time chat is a monitored suspicious user. Is that you, fat commies? Who is that? Alright. Pulse bomb available for Biz, and that's all Amplify have to their name. Mav is dangerously close to getting that resuit online, but you can see Gap on the advance. Damn near kills Amadou. Nearly beams them down.
Drop the back.
Hard push forward. Lost in the source. Observer in the skybox. Overclock comes out for J-Man. Ewan. Oh, pain card down. Floofy railed. It's all coming up. J-Man as Amplify will take a critical fight. They'll get a little stagger onto Floofy as well. Nicely done.
Really clean one as well, efficient for him, and now they have the grab for the potential snowball. And there is a defensive beat available from Floofy, but we've seen multiple times here the beat's not always enough to actually survive. As long as Gap can connect onto the Sojourn or one of these squishier targets, still a great opportunity to kill through all of it here. They're fighting for the checkpoint now as they are going to try and get a touch here. Amadou's going to swing out top, doesn't have any rail charge, but Maverick is there to get a touch, but they can just bully it back.
Thank you,
Gap's
Tokwan.
still trying to force the point, but drop onto him though. Maverick there now as well. Gap with that grab. Beat comes through. Grab to absorb them as they beat push in. Post bomb there as well.
They didn't kill the Kiri.
Way through. No, didn't kill the Kiri actually. So
it's game losing.
Trade only, and Gap's low. Maverick's going to get beamed down. That was a huge opportunity for Amplify that has missed. There's a bomb on point for Maverick. He looks like he will be getting back in suit as well. They can now group up with Paincar as well, help him out of this, and Amplify. They have to regroup. They have to get out, but it's a TP forward actually from Hutch. They're stuck in. They have to play for trades. And they're only going to get, well, none. You want to get out alive at least with a beat advantage, but this is a big problem now for Amplify.
Oh, Tokwan, thank you very much for the 2 months. Welcome back. Unbelievable that Kiri lived in that grab. That was such a game-losing escape. As now Iliad Artemis, they're pushing back into territory. Something funny, Xavier? Something funny?
It's the first time spinning speed apple from the spinning speed apple.
Yeah, I need to know who it is because all he's done is spin the apple and then ask, "Can you unmonitor me?" But is he monitored for you as well, or is it just?
No, not monitored for me.
He's
Just
monitored
suspicious
for me.
over there.
Unfucking believable. All right, Paint Car pushing forward now, has the Pulsey B. Biz going for a little bit of contest, but J-Man opening pick onto Mardox, but close spawns are on, so Mardox will be back in no time at all. Pressing forward, Pulse is out. Ewan escapes up onto the walls, but he's getting clipped. Amadou rips the clock, really wants that win, going for it now, and Iliad Artemis, they are somehow clutching this out even without their Kiri.
Yeah, not required in the end, and now they're going to move the payload back over to Amplifier side of the map here. They've done it with only the clock as well, so if you have a Kitsune rush to match Hutchins for the next fight, there is an ult advantage for Amplify, a beat or an overclock to layer in over the top. The problem is they need to win multiple fights. Remember, they didn't even get checkpoint previously Amplify. They missed that opportunity. If they can find a way to win this next fight, with as few ults as possible, they'll be in a good situation. It's a beat to start. It's a three-person beat. This doesn't feel like the start of a great economic swing. Mardox will drop the Kitsune rush in response. Hutch has had to use his as well. Amadou is going to slide away. Maverick's keeping the payload contested as best he can. They're all low behind him now, but Gap is fully charged on the payload. If they can keep Gap alive, he can start taking over, but Amadou is trying to bully him all the way back. Tracer behind, just a left-click beam and a right-click rail to finish it. Biz goes down, they're forced all the way back. Ewan's going to die as well. That's a two-player advantage. J-Man has the overclock. He's
Amplify,
low HP.
bros.
It's falling apart.
It's falling
This is
to
a
bits.
Match point.
This is first round, man. Gap swings out, drops the grab, but it's another one of those grabs where nothing dies. Gap so desperately trying to survive. He's got another bubble. He's kiting back. They need to keep holding Carp, though. They're C9ing.
Amadou! He's done it all. He's just killing everyone on it here for full pocket. Really taken over in this series. And a really great win for Artemis here in this opening round.
Oh,
Knocks Amplify down to the lower bracket.
pain.
At a first time Amadou best Soja in North America, I'm starting to buy it.
Really? First round of phase 2, best Soja in A.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not one to jump to conclusions, but I'm buying it.
I'm buying what you're selling. Picking up what you're putting down. I have a ping in the OWCS Discord. What could this be? NA round 2 is filling out and will be starting soon. Please request your matches when able, and we will ask in advance for you. Tracer salute. I'm gonna react with a Tracer salute to that one. Thank you, Trey.
So we're gonna have Lunex versus Iliad Artemis. We're gonna have Emote down mid versus Kintsugi, and Team
Hi,
Z
PDK.
versus Extinction, and Ducks versus On Gorillas Live.
Oh man. Gap.
What are you thinking? EMD?
Dare I ask you for the options again?
Yeah. Not like EMD, EDM. So Lunex Gaming versus Iliad Artemis. So that is that's the ex-Sakura team against the team that we just watched. EDM, which is that Ryan and PDK? Yeah, Ryan, PDK, Sniper. They will be playing Kintsugi, which is the Santana Cinnabar team.
Let's watch that.
Yeah, or there's a Team Z versus Extinction, but I think Extinction is the Tools team versus PK's team.
Extinction versus
Or
PK's team. Is that close? Maybe.
I think possibly, yeah. It's well, the other game is Gorilla versus the Ducks.
I want to watch PDK versus Santana. That was the second one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, let's watch
Right.
that.
Okay. Making it happen.
Got you, Wisps. Unter, would it anger you to hear that you appeared in a dream of mine after I got crossfaded and passed out on a Friday night? Dog,
my
if
God.
your favorite Overwatch co-streamer is in your dreams, like you just need a job or something, bro, or some
Wait.
pussy. Like I'm not sure which, but
Alright.
like you need one of these
Following,
things.
following up on this, ignoring all of the previous comments, I had a dream about you the other day.
What am I like? Have you seen that Nicolas Cage movie Dream Scenario? Like, what is this, like a dream scenario situation? Like everybody's just dreaming about me.
Wait, not to say it was a dream scenario situation, but my dream was like horrible as well. Like it was a really bad dream, you know? Like I woke up shook from it, you know?
So it actually was the dream scenario thing where like I'm doing horrible things in your dreams.
Do you want to hear? Wait, let me request this match. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to watch Dream Scenario or something instead because we won't have a match to watch. But I need to request the XO one for Apostle as well before I forget. What was I gonna say? So it was like we were streaming and we were like next to each other, you know, like 2 separate computers or like 2 separate screens but same computer, and it was just crashing constantly, and it was just going increasingly wrong. Everything we did, we get partway through, just crash again. The PC would just crash, and that was just the dream. And then everyone was getting really aggy, and it just got worse and worse and worse in some kind of upsetting stream crashing spiral.
Do any of the 380 of you want to watch some ads right now? Any feelings on that? Feels like I'm watching a Shark Candy dancing TikTok. I mean, if they had the Boston Uprising skin here, or wait, was it the Boston skin? What did Seeker have on for the clip in the hour? I think it was the Boston Hog. Yeah, all right. I enjoyed the 3 minutes of ads, y'all. I haven't got any ads really so far, so let's press that button for once. I was too asleep in the first half of the day to run a single ad break, but yeah, just put the Boston skin on and you'll be completely sorted here. Everyone's saying yay. Clearly has a sub badge and isn't going to get ads anyway. Like, it's just it's just nonsense. Alright.
Alright, all requested. I thought you were going to say the PC exploded or something. No, it was just like all sorts of like, I can't remember the specifics, but it's all sorts of stream problems. But I woke up, you know, you just wake up sort of really vexed or really bothered by the dream.
Blocking mid-roll ads. I have turbo. I was promised ads. Where are they? You won these ads by a lot. Hi, beanbags. I have a separate
Unter is my
log.
best friend. Actually, screw Unter. That turned away fast.
Jeez, what a pivot. Was that the same person?
Yeah, it's yeah, mid 648, really on a 180 on you.
Yeah. It's the ones you least expect. How much coffee have you had? I've had like 1 cup of coffee since waking up. I think I had like 3 coffees yesterday. I don't know, pretty normal amount. I haven't been doing like a special amount of coffee. Where's my peanut?
Coming here to
God. No.
coming here to spin because Unter ran ads. You're literally partway through an ad break over here as well, spinning speeder.
Is that the apple? Like.
Yeah, can you rotate the advert in your headphone?
God damn. I'm watching ads for the unpaid clean feed worker. Thank you, English. Thank you. One of these days. Any news on what's happening in Iran? Hi, Cinnabar. Wait, I think we're going to watch you in a minute.
Oh, Cinnabar was here earlier. They were saying they are going to qualify for OWCS.
I'd believe that. Yeah.
I'd buy it.
What's happened in Iran? I think the Ayatollah got bombed and died.
Oh, somebody was in my chat from where was it? Qatar, saying
Yeah.
it was pretty hectic.
I think all the airspace is closed, right? Like.
Yeah. They said the last 12 hours or so have been pretty. Yeah. What game is it? I was looking at Hog. What the fuck is wrong with that? We're gonna be watching EDM versus Kintsugi.
I can't take the Iran talk with the burnt peanut looking at me saying, let's go.
That's the only way I can consume political news these days.
It kind of helps you if you have one toe in the water at all times. Like, all right, let's see what's happening in Iran. US-Iran war live updates. Supreme Leader Ayatollah Al-Khamenei, I don't know how to say that name, killed. Israeli official Trump says UAE, Qatar, Bahrain, Kuwait hit with retaliatory strikes as Iranian girls' school death toll rises. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to pivot.
If you look over it, you can put it and then.
Do you want me to-
No.
wanna-
I should we just build those 3 walls with like a little thing on the side where I can place
I did
it.
earlier.
Come
That
on.
would work too.
What'd you say about
I had
Honkai
to-
Star Rail?
Yeah,
Or?
let's do that.
Yeah, you know, just sponsorship I had to do earlier.
Yep.
Partway through, I had to download, you know, the next part of the game.
Yeah,
You wanna know how big this download was?
I don't know, like a couple gigaskippies.
38 gigabytes. It took half an hour. 30
the
minutes
middle
of
of
a
the game.
sponsored stream, just downloading the next part of the game because it was 38 gig.
Was that a Stream Element sponsorship?
Yeah,
I didn't
it
see
was
that.
a special one.
I didn't
It
see
was
that
a
one.
special 8-day one because they're doing a Fortnite collab. So it's a big, and actually a lot of people had actually played it in chat. If anyone does want to, you know, help me out with this one, if you type in !HSR, give it a little download and an install. Every download, every install helps. This was like a I think maybe emphasised by the fact that it wasn't available to Unter.
Makes
This
sense,
is like a bit of a special. It's only like an 8-day campaign, so I think good performance in this would actually potentially go a long way if anyone's got a download to spare.
Stream Elements is so fucking done with me, bro. After I refused their free cash sponsorship, it was over for me. Like,
I think if unless everyone can pop off and save me with this Honkai
this
Star
might
Rail,
be the last time.
this might be the end of. I mean, I was not going to do any. I've done like 2 in like back to back, so I wasn't going to do any for a while. But I think they might be kind of done with me as well.
I mean, I thought they were done with me. I thought they'd wash their hands of me, but eventually they just forget that I don't generate them any revenue and they offer me another sponsorship. So
Well,
it's a
they
pretty
kinda,
good
like-
system, yeah.
There's always a second chance with Stream Elements.
It's because every time they think you're out, you have a stream that gets rated by OWCS and has like a concurrent viewership of like 5,000, and then they're just like they just like me, they can't resist the greed, the potential of the CCV, and they send you back in straight into the breach to have 100 CCV playing a Chinese mobile game. Like it's just. It's an
What do we
amazing
need to do?
system.
Just download it. I think download and install it to register. I have a sneaking suspicion it's not registering everyone
This is an
because
absolute disaster.
I feel like
This
more
is a
people
dog's
said they
breakfast.
were. Like a number of people
Get
who
out of there,
said like,
Stolen.
oh yeah, I don't mind doing it. Doesn't correlate to how many people it's actually registered on the thing. So I'm
Drini,
curious.
thank you very much for 6 months. Welcome back. Oh, sorry, 6 billion months.
Yeah. Download and install because that's what it's got the ticker next to.
We've got a surprise kill.
Have we got wild since next game? I'm gonna go get a drink because it
I
feels
don't know,
like
mate.
we're
Like,
not actually.
I'm just watching Dante play Doom. He's just spawn camping people. Like
You're fucking obsessed,
Bring it
mate.
up
Get
here.
over Dante.
it's that or the burnt peanut, bro. Like pick a side.
I wanted like.
Hey, really need. Goodbye.
Half of the
No.
people that said they were still downloading. Shut up,
insane.
Stray Error. You're right, but shut up. You're back.
Spinning Speed Apple says Spinning Speed Apple Wagger 0 in Dante's chat.
Can't find a job. There's always OnlyFans. Dude,
Can
AI
I
is probably
hold
gonna cook
a
that
Super
too.
Strike mouse?
I like AI. I feel like AI is gonna fuck everything up. I think AI is gonna fuck IRL influencers up, cause like you can you can pump out infinite content with AI, and just make these fake personas.
Listen to this fucking take from him.
Is Super Strike mouse better than G Pro Superlight? I like it more. I like the clicks. It feels good. You know when you have like a nice keyboard, and the clicks just feel satisfying. That's kind of how it feels. Bitcoin Benji, were you in that game? Can you give me one? I'll see what I can do on her. You could probably just message the person on Twitter. Do you want me to send you her Twitter?
Yeah, please.
You can just say you were in Pro Alliance before.
I'll say I
Say
was
that
in Pro Alliance,
you have a
but
big
they
stream
must
these
have
days.
made a huge mistake.
Yeah, I'll send you her Twitter, okay? 'Cause honestly, like, if you're promoting it, then they'll probably just send you one. Alright, yeah,
I'll
it to you.
send them my stream CCV package. Can we send him back to Minecraft? No fucking way. Dante's here to stay.
Alright,
Look at him.
I'm messaging you on.
Thank you,
Discord
brother.
after.
Tell him a UHC starts in 10. E equals MC squared plus AI. I like that. I like that.
Discord, actually.
That's like, where are those like super slopified pictures of like, of like Einstein smoking a blunt with E equals MC squared? Do you know what I'm talking about? Surely you know this genre. It's like a pre-AI slop thing. Like it's like slop from 2015 or something. But me equals MC cared. Stop that, Jam. Stop that. Let's see what he sent me. I know this person. Like, I've interacted with this person before. I have DMs with them and shit. Like, I'm gonna have to fucking add them on Discord in order to communicate with them. But
Do these like IRL content creations because you know most people have
he's
jobs
talking
and
about
stuff.
AI again. Let's
But if
listen.
they're just pumping out 10 influencers, and there's 1,000 people doing that. Think about it, that's 10,000 more people, like that are making content like that.
He's
Whether it's,
talking
like,
about how
traveling
AI influence are
content or
gonna-
it's just
gonna
fucking hot
replace real
girls,
people.
Like that just takes away the.
Oh, thank you, GM
demand from
Jinxer
other
for the
people,
12 months.
you know?
1 year anniversary.
Team Z's playing. I think we're spectating the Team Z game, Alice, or maybe that's Cout.
We're
Maybe
doing
Kitsugi
Kitsugi
versus-
well, they're called Gorilla Disciples now, but
Oh, okay.
EDM. On hold. Don't worry.
This is an
Sure,
absolute
it's all
disaster.
coming.
This is a dog's breakfast. Oh, get out of there, Stolen. Yeah, right, you're right, mate.
Oh, Ian, thanks for the prime. Thanks for 7 months. Welcome back, mate. Appreciate that. Alrighty.
More waiting. All right. Take a McDonald's Torp seat. Why do you have a McDonald's Torp?
Soon we'll be having AI co-stream the OWCS. Yeah, low key. We're just a couple of days away from being replaced by clankers, so hold your breath.
Honestly, yeah, by the time we get to these parts of the stream where it's super late or one of us have had like a sort of disjointed nap into rebooting the stream, I think the AI one's just going to be, it's just going to win on quality.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to go back to watching the fucking peanut, bro. Surely AI can do this too.
Okay, though chat, hold on, chat did say that was the third guy from the team. You only
Blankify? Thanks.
This observer bored as hell. Yeah, I mean, they're just goofing in the emote screen. Like,
Hi, Keywayne. Appreciate the first time message, seeing what my sense is.
exclamation mark sense, exclamation mark resolution, exclamation mark keyboard, all the essentials for watching Commander X.
What's Chrissy's one? It's like his mouse is like primary button left click.
Oh my god, Dante is carrying this game hard.
We're also in lobby.
Yeah, I heard the invite. Unter, when are we getting more drops? As soon as fucking possible. I think March 16, mate. I think like 2 weeks. Oh, it's 2 p.m. I should probably tell me mother happy birthday by now.
Oh, happy birthday.
Oh, should I do it now?
Yeah, apparently there's still 2 more minutes after this, so you got 2 minutes.
Oh.
You give it a 2-minute happy birthday. You gonna do a little voice note?
Microphone sound muted.
Yeah, I
Hey.
give up. I give up. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm alright. Happy birthday.
Beautiful. Oh my god, 900 damage! When you were shooting a Zarya the whole game. My heal's kinda nice, Loki. Alright, is it winnable? Oh no way. Nice.
Big dragon.
Yeah, good job. We did it. I no longer give up.
We're going, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's still there.
Move on.
Oh, you got bubbled.
Unlucky.
They use both bubbles. Arjuna's on fire.
We can still run. Oh, I canceled it. Oh my god!
They have this coming.
Type an exclamation mark HSR and do a little download and install of this Honkai Star Rail. You did? Beautiful. Thank you very much.
3, 2, 1. Round 1.
Alright, we're going into Lijiang Tower. Did I remember to do the preds, or am I bad at my job? The answer is bad at my job. Oh, thank you, Mitt, for the gift to Creeper. What a class act. Alright, we're hurtling into this first map here, so we'll look into figuring this out as well. The gorilla fight off if they meet. It's going to be a Domina up against a Zarya here. Emre for PDK as well. Eyes on that. Obviously, Emre has been fully Fully buffed recently, just pure damage increase, so in a very good situation here. We're going to be at barrier rate up as well. Thank you, Chaz, for the prime. Go on, Gorillas. Going to be setting up on the point here, PDK. Going to be having a disruptor shot. We'll be forced to deep-peek that one for a little bit. But the Domina is slowly but surely bullying the point in the favour of Gorilla Disciples here. Sniper with a bit of space to work with as well. They're really trying to bully this one back. They're committing another bubble onto the Reaper here, but Lich is being forced back. Santana's kill scuffed. How have they managed that? Santana now low HP. Suzy trying to bail them out of this one. They're still trying to force point, and they have got it back, but now another bubble on, and Sniper is going to fall. Cinnabar with a final blow onto that one, and Kintsugi, they're getting this point right back. Any sign of Max? He's still muted. I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Alright, Kitsune Rush in the hands for Virtual already. Scuffs is going to be slightly slower because of that early death as well. Retake now for Gorilla. Pulse Bomb in hand for Ryan. PDK nearly with his override protocol to try and create a little bit of space. It's going to be a Tracer touch on point, but a bubble at the choker. Kitsune Rush to go from Virtual as well. They're swinging in. Double guns going fast, but no kills out of that. The kite is good from Gorilla Disciples. Now they're going to push it in with the override protocol of their own, sniping themselves over top. PDK looking for a couple in the back. Forces the TP out. Everyone's going to deep-peek to point. Doesn't get any damage there. Find it behind Santana, actually, but now has a more powerful position. Beat push comes through. Grapes is 1% short. He's going to get the beat there. Panopticon out as well, but it doesn't hit PDK in time. Pulse from Ryan as well. The shutdown is good. Ryan now with a big off angle here, helping them with the retake. Second kill for Ryan, but Pulse Bomb is true. He's going to set this one up. He's going to get all the cleanup too, and they are right back on point here, Gorilla Disciples. Clean from Ryan. If you look at this team here on the Gorilla Disciples, you look at it, and you really got to look at PDK and Ryan as the X factor in this team. Kintsugi going to play retake now with his grav. Look, here he is.
Fucking said she wouldn't have anything to say, and then would you believe she had so much to say? Just never stops. Lich, and can't hang up on her because it's her birthday. TP on for Lich. Yeah, exactly. All right. PDK takes down Virtual. Great start. Kintsugi under pressure. Ryan traded though. Good trade. Massive. Lich slammed into the wall. Santana drops a grav. Doesn't want to let it go. Finds a kill onto PDK as well. And Kintsugi, even though they lost their Kiri early, still possible for them to win this one. Scuffed, playing very passive inside, does not want to get taken down. Santana stuffed into a locker, gotta watch out. Kitsu now through main, deep push, did that, and overclock in response from Winter. Needs to be careful, so low, needs the bucket from spawn. Starts shooting through the hole in the shield. Lich TP's on, wants to bully back the Domina, but can't quite find a kill. Lich might just have to wraith out of here at this point. Double angle in main for PDK, gets railed but will not die. Ryan blinking back and forth. Still the cap is in control for the Gorilla's Disciples. Another shield on point prevents Lich from pressing the advantage. Kitsu comes through, TP over to the flank. PDK no slide. Lich arrived, does it. Scuffed trades Virtual though. Panopticon on the point. The spin is out. Sniper is low. But there's so much health on this hero. Good God. Ryan with 2. Lich still beaming on point, but it's not going to be enough. Ryan, Pugilist, cleans up.
Really nicely played from Gorilla Disciples there, as Sniper has taken all the pressure on the point, all that aggression from these bubble turns with the Reaper. You see PDK Ryan, they're getting in behind, they're creating this space. Even though PDK pulled, it's Ryan who gets all the cleanup in the backline here. Now it's a desperate touch, bubble onto Lich to get secure that touch. Cinnabar racing towards the beat. She only needs 10% more here, but Grapes is just behind. Little stun onto Lich again, and again a key play here coming through from Sniper. Pulse Bomb lobs out from Ryan, doesn't hit it, but Cinnabar will dive on that one on 99%. Disaster for him. Grapes does get to the beat, drops that one, and it'll be easy clean up for Gorillas here at the end.
Ooh, brutal.
Even when he misses, he hits.
Not even going to stream the phone call audio? How am I supposed to be parasocial to this? You'll work it out. How do you rate PDK? The P stands for potential. And the scoreboard stings. Alright.
One of the better 6 and 3s we've seen, though.
Yeah.
Damage is good. Stuff's happening.
What are we left getting right now?
Grapes,
Potential,
deathless.
development, and kindness. Big 3. PDK. The Mormon missile PDK. Oh, God. Alright. Speed out of spawn. Reaper for Lich. And an M-Ray for PDK instead of the Sojin. Interested to see this one. A little bit of DLC getting taken out. Not sure that I dislike this one. Gonna have to see whether or not PDK can make it happen. Fully charged rail comes out. Winter's incredibly low on the corner. Crystal charge splashes out as well. Lich has gone for a deep turn. Does not get the back shots on to the Domina, but it does look like Gorilla's Disciples are more or less boxed inside the point right now. Sniper's gone for a little walk across the point, and Lich has been taken out. Grapes traded as he went all in for that one. Off angle in main for PDK. Has to contend with a fully charged Sojourn in just a moment, but the nade is actually going to be the finisher from PDK. Nicely done. Knows his way around the Emre from the looks of it.
Yeah, looking good. Off angle now in main. Going to swing to this left-hand side too. Chance to throw another grenade to the back line. Just going to hit that one as well. Damage onto the Reaper, damage onto the Zarya. They've lost control of the point and they're sort of just pinned back now here. Again, continuing to struggle with this. It's going to be a TP onto PDK, but a little siphoning blaster. God, well done, Memory. Blade nade out from PDK as well. Lots of damage, just keeping them pinned in here, and they just can't seem to close the distance or find any meaningful kill. And Sniper's just going to be ever present on the point, keeping hold of that. Another TP timing comes in, but Sniper will turn and deal with that one as well. Santana, a lot of damage, a big shield at the front. Stun goes round, doesn't find anything. Pulse bomb in the corner, doesn't find a kill. They're so low as they try and Kitsune rush forward here. Sniper's actually going to die to Lich on the back of that Kitsune rush here. PDK with the override protocol, but we are deep and out, and we're just going to concede to that early Kitsune rush.
Afternoon, CPEZ. Just one of those days, mate. Alright, beat for Cinnabar, overclock for Winter as well. Gorilla's Disciples, I mean, look, their old situation isn't too shabby either, but they would really love to have a beat for Grapes right now for this push. It's really hard to walk forward with the Domina when you have to have such a slow, methodical approach. Shield goes down and you lose a huge turn, but early ult from PDK, that's the override protocol over on the coast. Gonna get a little bit of damage in. Santana taken incredibly low, but might just be able to kite it out in the end.
Yeah, just going to kind of one out fully. Pedop's gone out in front from Sniper, and Santana has been deleted. The overclock from Winter, though, tries to swing, but she's forced all the way back. Now going to try and go into this one. Slide into Scuff's face as well, but will convert the kill, but they've lost everyone on the way through here. So even though they get that one kill, it won't lead to the point being held, and they're going to have to play retake again, pushing into double support up.
Oh. Double support ultimate really could make all the difference at this point. I think it's a hard retake, no doubt. Santana with the grab has to clutch up, honestly. Has to force a favorable trade. But Lich, Blossom available, could TP backline, maybe force PDK forward a little bit, corral them in, allow Santana to get a better grab than just soloing the Domina. Right now, though, Domina's already burned both skills inside. Kitsu comes out through main. Santana's just going to kite this one. This is a pretty good trade as well. If you can just fully kite out, then push back in with the grab. You can see they're going for it. Beat comes out. Lich! Oh my days.
Oh, wow.
Quad for the Blossom. Absolutely disgusting. They keep the grab for next as well. Did Grapes AJ?
Yeah, quad and a Jax for that one on Leech as well. Could not ask for a bigger one there. Leech with the AJ question mark. Oh, huge play from Kintsugi. Not just gets them back in control. They needed to win that fight, but also a swing in the ult economy. Now Santana with the grab available as well for this retake. And a Kitsune rush, and Gorilla Disciples, they are up against it on this one. Gonna have to force the fight, but need to rely on their DPS. Someone to find some pop-off here. They're gonna swing right-hand side with PDK. Kitsune rush out in main. They push forward. They're looking for it. They didn't actually use the grab for that one. They just went on a Kitsune rush. 1-for-1 trade though. PDK with a trade, but now the Reaper TP. Lich is coming for them on coast. Nade is out. PDK is gonna try and jump over his head. But Boop is there. They're looking for him. They're trying to play for him. Cinnabar's gonna get two though. Shuts down both. Full control and grab still in hand for Santana.
Oh, my days. Santana pushing forward, has the grab. All you need to do really is get one. Grabs the Kiri. Suzu's out. Lich pushes on, finds the kill, TP's back. Somebody has tapped the point for Gorilla's Disciples, but Kintsugi rushing back to the objective now to turn it around. Ryan might be able to secure one last tap. Blinks on, gets it, tries to blink out once again. Actually does get out. Need to press the advantage right now. Kintsugi got to be really careful. Pushed into the corner now. Santana's in the cuck cage as well. Has the personal bubble, has survived, but I think Scuffed is back in the mix. TP inside. Winter's finally found Ryan, but Virtual's traded. We're so close to Cinnabar's beat right now. She's 5% away. Winter with the clock. Beat's available for Cinnabar. Let's get in there. We're clocking. We need to make it happen. PDK boxed into the corner. Headshot lands. Winter hits it. Now it's on, but Grapes dead again. No second beat, and Cinnabar makes all the difference.
Huge result there for Cinnabar, getting Kintsugi back into this one as well. It's a desperate touch from Ryan, but this time he's got to hit. He's got to stall for so long. He won't be able to get a second touch there. Now end the round, tie us up 1-1, and it remains tight.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez Louise.
Cinnabar getting the second beat makes all the difference, really. Grapes goes down early a couple of times, gets lapped on it, and yeah, I mean, it helps that Grapes didn't get a single beat in the round, right? Just an Ajax, but the second beat...
Grapes was deathless on the first round, 4 deaths. All 4
it's just
deaths
4 here,
coming in
yeah.
at Aaron Fair. Yeah.
Feast, famine, hot, cold, something like that. Cinnabar's a full beat ahead in stats. Yeah, I mean, she has so much more healing, right? It's like 3k more. About the same damage, but like just healing non-stop.
Keep on amping. Well, the nature of the comp is you've seen there's a lot more situations where Grapes is sort of pocketing PDK onto a coast or something like this, whereas for Kintsugi, it's all about these bubble turns with a Reaper, just trying to bully back everyone that they possibly can. So really Cinnabar getting big value out of that one here, but it'll be a slow and open fight on this one, so it might be a little bit difficult for Lich to get involved in a lot of these. It's a barrier on the left-hand side. A sniper is actually forced back initially, and they want to clear the far side here, Kintsugi. Force everyone from Gorillas over to point.
Virtual right now poking towards the back of the objective. PDK has a fully charged rail, so anybody that swings into it will be threatened with a one-shot, but they will not receive one. Santana's got to watch themselves now. They're boxed into the corner a little bit, but the shield wasn't good enough for Gorilla Disciples to actually get the touch. Oh, rather, for Kintsugi to get the touch. So the shield was perfect. Ryan swinging on. Recall forced. Down goes PDK as the first pick. Winter, she finds it. And Kintsugi now, even though they conceded the cap early on, they're just winning this slow fight. Sniper and Ryan find a trade apiece, but it's not enough. Kintsugi get the cap. 17% conceded, that's all. Hey, Chrissy.
Yeah. I feel like Reaper should be a really difficult matchup into Domino in a lot of these situations. Virtual with the 6-7 here. It's going to be 6-7 for Virtual on himself for that one. Appreciate that. Going to be a retake now for Gorilla Disciples here. Kitsune Rush is equal, and they're going to try and get the touch through Ryan on point first. Just try and drag Kintsugi back to that. But Kintsugi won't mind too much, I think, playing around these back areas of the point. Look for these bubble timings. But he has a self-bubble here, so needs to be careful about the flip. They're trying to deal with Ryan, but they cannot deal with him. D-peak now for Lich as they wait for the next bubble timing. Here comes the swing, but his Tracer is still behind. Just a nuisance for Lich. He's going to TP in now. Virtual doesn't quite have the Kitsune Rush next. Ryan finally has this recall force at the back, but he's a real menace at the moment. Kitsune Rush from Virtual to keep pushing. Lich needs a lot of help out of that one. Ryan's going to turn this one into a kite. Now the counter Kitsune Rush from Scuffed comes through. No more ult for Kintsugi. They have to play to kite here, but Lich is actually very aggressive. Wraith has been forced now. Ryan behind. Pulse bomb on the floor only.
Lich
Cinnabar close to the beat. Lich close to it. TP in. Sun comes out. He's too low to use it. He's shut down from that one there. Just couldn't quite get to any of those ults just in time. And Gorillas, they will completely wipe Kintsugi and get the point back before any of those ults come up.
Randomerink, thanks for the 5 months. Welcome back. Appreciate that. PDK overclock now. High potential with this one. Swinging towards spawn. Trying to charge up the rail once again. Throws down the snare, but has to be careful. There's a beat available. And hard push inside. Kintsugi, they're going for the fast approach. Did PDK just get Suzu'd there? That was unusual. Lich TP's face to face. Doesn't get the bubble. Santana a little bit slow to the punch on that one. And Kintsugi, this is a disaster fight for them now. They're all getting boxed inside. Unless they want to drop an ultimate, try and turn with grab, they are just going to get slow bled here. And PDK, great flank over to the right. Gets the angle once again. Oh, this is a really bad fight for Kintsugi. They had a big ult advantage and they've completely bottled it.
Completely bottled it now, and they're still going to have that ult advantage coming back, but Gorillas more time forces into a last fight situation here, so really easy to force the overspend, and also that Panopticon makes it much harder for Cinnabar to find the appropriate beat. Cast timing, potentially just have to go really early, or just wait that Panopticon out, make sure they can break it before dropping that beat. They're going to walk right-hand side now to clear a bit in this space. No, it's a fake. They're going back into main. Sniper's going to try and push for flank here. Panopticon went out. Did we just miss? I think we missed everything. Now a TP onto the high ground. Is anyone looking up? They spot Lich out now, but the Blossom is available. Bubble coming round for grab for beat. Going to try and go through it. Lich drops for Blossom here. All the way back, but it's Winter who finds the first kill. Damage comes through to the beats layered in. Winter trying to pump damage there. Thank you, Italian Music, for the 11 months prime. Winter can't find any more, but Lich can. They are forced back. And Kintsugi, they keep this one going for now, but they've lost Lich late. They need to be a little bit careful here.
Yeah, it felt like Lich fast traveled during that Blossom. I think the Observer's just a little bit stuttery, chat, that's all. The Observer just has a treacherous connection, so sometimes, you know, things happen and they are not as they seem. Alright, Virtual with a Kitsune Rush. Kintsugi Basically, last fight scenario here. Scuffed can mirror. Ryan has a Pulsey B as well. Got to watch out on the flank here. You know he's going to sneak in on that left-hand side, go for a Pulse Bomb. He's found the Sojourn, biding his time. But 93%. Touch is necessary. Kitsune rushes mirrored in main. Virtual bullied back a little bit. Cinnabar takes a bit of damage up through main. Dead even on the beats. Probably not going to see one. Santana takes down Scuffed. Cinnabar traded out by Sniper. Full damage for Santana. But we need more. We need a kill. Pushes through the shield. Virtual finds a second kill. Touch for for the Gorilla's Disciples. But that might be it. Finally, the pulse is out, but it's too late.
Missed as well, and now just has to try and extend it as long as he can. Ryan here going for one more touch, blinks on one more time. Cinnabar trying to shut this one down. Ryan will fall.
Oh.
They're flooding back onto point, but PDK shut down as he goes for this one. And a crucial first map win for Kintsugi in the end.
Oh yeah, who won that final lower bracket game we were watching in EMEA? Camel's just respawned in my chat to say I'm insane for watching this because he doesn't realise I've only been live for an hour. Who won in EMEA, do you remember?
God, what was the last game? Remind me of it was a Dreamland one, right?
Dreamland won?
Yeah, it was 3-1 in the
One
end.
Tasman.
Over. Come on, functional memory, you can do it.
What are you doing it? What are you doing
Oh,
it,
sorry,
Tasman?
Dreamlight, sorry. Versus Jaeger, that's it, yeah, versus Jaeger. Yeah, it's all coming back to me.
PDK being one of the first OWTV interviews permanently changed the way I view him. In a good way?
Yeah,
Got me rooting for the little ducks. Yeah, I mean, he's got heart.
No, like, yeah, I really liked PDK's interview. Like, I didn't know PDK really that well at all, but after watching, it was one of our, I think maybe the third interview we released, but it really made me root for PDK. Really a lot of time for him.
On the fence about that, Taz. Do you have Twitch Turbo? Let's see if he has Twitch
This
Turbo.
virtual guy is so hot.
Let's see if I can fuck. Let's see if I can fuck this guy with an ad right now. Let's see if I can put him in ad purgatory.
There's so many people since we've started doing the NA game specifically. We just every time we watch one of the teams, there's always like a chorus of fans to follow around. You know.
All right, did that work, Taz? Did you get an ad? I don't see the Twitch Turbo badge next to your name. You got a lot of badges on Twitch, but no Turbo. So hopefully I've stung you with that. We can go back to the Let's Go screen while we wait. Can confirm it worked. Fantastic. Bravo, Taz. Still not getting my Prime though. Yeah, I mean, it would be ridiculous for you to pay me. You're paying EMOG at the moment. Whoa, Jizzsock! Thanks for the free gift sub. For a second there, I thought that was going to Tasmo, and I really didn't want the rich to get richer. So thank you very much for giving that to Luxy XD. Appreciate that. Thank you, Jizzsock.
Stupid rich Tasmo.
Chris, do not give that guy a cent. Seriously, do not give him a... That's what I'm talking about.
This is a man who once spent $200 on a jukebox in the course of a weekend. He does not need your charity.
You have no idea how much money and time Tasmo has for Sweet Caroline. Like, it is...
I'm being told the Ducks are 1-0 up.
You're
The
broke.
Ducks going to go back to OWCS.
Touching you. You're broke because of the investment in Sweet Caroline in 2023. For sure, mate. Like... What is that?
I mean, it's a controversial investment in 2023, and to invest solely in a jukebox and a dive bar for it as well.
Everyone's hating on Dante right now because of his hairline. Like, he got a hair transplant. It's got to regrow, you know? You got to give him a break.
It takes a while, yeah.
He's in the shedding phase of the transplant. Like, this is normal, chat. One day he'll have big, luscious locks. Like
Don't you
me,
think it's curious
years ago.
that Unter knows so much of the detail of this procedure?
I'm tapped in. You're saying Norville? It's Norwood. Maybe you're mixing Norwood and Scoville here, Gigalore. As a, you know, as a man that loves his food, like I can see why you're. Until when you flying to Turkey, I figure I'll just try and double dip it with an EWC trip, you know, like. He looks like that one bully. He looks like the bully from Toy Story, right?
What's
Sid.
his name? Sid?
Yeah, he looks kind of like Sid. What are the drops? Wagoogan. It's just the normal Overwatch category drops. You can get them on any stream. The esports drops will be in like 2 weeks. All right, what do we have here? Kappa bands or real bands?
looking kind of Kappa right now in terms of the expected impact into the game, honestly. It's going to be Doom and Freya, which I don't think is going to affect anyone all that much at all. So it will just be Santana onto the Zarya. Lich back onto Vendetta. Now that one was not banned. Was banned on that Lijiang Tower initially. Can we do Preds? Are we sure can, Kenshi?
This is an absolute disaster.
Thanks for reminding me.
Oh,
Wait,
Jizzsock, double down. Thanks for the second
Wait,
gift sub.
who wins map 4 in... It was Iliad Artemis 1, right, over Amplify.
Thank you, Jizzsock. Is Miss Megatron here? I feel like Meg doesn't watch my stream very much.
And this is map 2. Intsugi versus
That's not her
Gorillas
Twitch.
Disciples. Put in 30 seconds on the clock, so be quick if you want to be quick.
What's her Twitch username?
Whose?
Yeah, it's that one. Miss_Megatron. Yeah.
Alright, where are we going? It's going to be D.Va up against Zarya here. Santana on the preferred one as well. We get some game volume there. Ooh, that's too much. That's too much. There we go.
Just the right amount.
Alright. More Sojourn up against Sojourn. It's going to be Tracer D.Va up against the Zarya Vendetta here. So, in theory, the Vendetta is here to carry, but difficult targets to find consistently here. Santana's been forced to D-peek here. Now onto the high ground as Lich. Doesn't actually get gets a bubble on that timing, but it's going to be a while for the next one. And Lich is pretty committed here, but is on Vendetta, so can clear out a lot of the space. Swings back towards the team. Might need a bubble defensively here. Does get not enough pocket in the end, and Sniper's going to clean up all of this. Ryan's still looking for these kills as well. Gets decent cleanup there, and just managed to surround them. Really just bleed them out. Avoided those first bubble engages from Lich, and then just collapsed on top of them.
PDK, strong on the high ground now. Very quick first point indeed. Leaks? They didn't leak anything, EHA. Alright, Virtual. It's close to a Kitsune Rush, but Gorilla's Disciples have all of that high ground control. They can poke on the walk. Santana absolutely hooning towards top though. Looking, not for a retake on high ground, but instead a flip around the back. Unusual rotation. I feel like I've never seen this one before. I feel like they've missed their timing a little bit too, but the Vendetta with the double angle, maybe they haven't missed their timing. Just an odd flip. Have they left their Sojourn back in main as well? Where's Winter? Lich, under pressure, boxed in, but they have lost car control. So even though they have the double angle, they're really making a meal of this. Lich has found PDK, so maybe a sign of life, but Winter stuck with no help in main.
Yeah, bizarre here, and it's sort of just getting pulled apart a little bit. It still results in a 1-for-1 trade, so the damage is going to be actually quite minimal, honestly, so far. And Blue Disciple's going to have to regroup. Another bubble onto the high ground to clear out Sniper. And Santana's managed to anchor Cart here, as Kintsugi will find themselves defaulting into a bit more of a default hold position just on the corner now.
Ooh, Lich slashing in. Overhead comes through. Oh, PDK slides forward as well. But PDK looks to be dead as hell as he drops down into everybody. Lich finishes the kill, actually. It's all on Lich to do the damage. And in the meantime, 3 trades have come through for Gorilla's Disciples. So the work of Lich not going to be enough. And Gorilla's Disciples, they continue to push it through. They only invested the Kitsu in that one. Old situation for Kintsugi is absolutely disastrous as well, because they're going to have to touch fast. They can't play slow to charge their ultimates. Gorilla's Disciples have everything right now. So as long as PDK, man with potential, can set up on the high ground, rip that clock, could be huge for them. I think he might still be respawning, but he is back. He slid up there. He rips a clock, watching Cart, and it is going to be a brutal touch. Sniper loses suit. Clock keeps going through. Ryan's found Lich, and Gorilla's Disciples, surely they can close this, right?
Santana's leaped on for the touch. Cinnabar goes for a beat just in the nick of time. Grapes is going to get a later beat
it's
here.
a 3-man
grab
grab
out from Santana. They're grouped up. Winter's got the overclock going as well. Need for kills. Winter's going to find one. 31 centimeters. They have to stay on the point though. They have to slide onto it here. PTK still got the angle, but back from spawn is Lich trying to clean this one up. Holding point for now is Sniper trying to force it over line. PDK with a crucial kill.
Lich!
Another D-Mech comes out as well. Lich is there. They're going to get it over. They leap on. 15 centimeters left. Bubbles onto point. Winter is low. Cinnabar is there, but Grapes is lower. Cinnabar, but no, Grapes hits every dink! Santana's 1 HP, and Gorillas will get it over the line. Grapes there with some crucial kills. Shit on badly, Holy. We saw it.
I couldn't believe. Grapes doing absolute max damage there. We're going to need a POV. Hopefully got the play of the game or something. I need to run that one back. That was ridiculous. Like, that looked so unwinnable for Gorilla's Disciples. Like, just Kintsugi, they get those 2 recontests. I've got a Zarya coming up with the bubble. And then Grapes just goes full Violet mode. Hits everything the entire time. Grapes can Canyon. Yeah, I mean, I want to see the tab press, see how the healing numbers looking as well. Grapes about to lap on beat as well, but unfortunately PDK, a little bit of potential loss there as he will be taken down early. Ryan with a pulse bomb. Virtual and Lich both have their ultimates to hold on, but they're not going to need to invest anything yet because Gorilla's Disciples held on the corner. Ryan picked as well, so that's just more time off the clock. Because Gorilla's Disciples are probably going to have to wait for Ryan to respawn for the regroup.
Desperate for a bit of time off the clock as well because it's a 4-minute time bank on this third point. So every little will go a long way for them now. Ryan back in the mix as they try and swing, but they need to get a little bit of space around this corner with Lich holding the opposite side. This will be one of the harder ones. A bubble round and a D peek there. Bit of damage onto Kintsugi now. Maybe a chance to swing with this Kitsune rush. Scuffs is going to drop it around the corner. Virtual matchup. A Sundering Blade to stop them going. They are all over this Diva as well. The chase is on. No escape for Sniper. Doesn't have the bomb either. The beat comes through now from Grapes on top of this as well. They're going to keep plowing forward on
Lich?
this. Lich though, he's chopping through everyone. Low HP. Edge somehow dodged by Grapes in all of this. He's still 1 HP, but there's no escaping Lich in this room. And Kintsugi, they will hold again.
Oh my god, that's such a disaster for Gorilla's Disciples. They had the beat advantage there, but they haven't leveraged it. Now the beat advantage goes over to Cinnabar. Cart is moving just a little bit as Kitsugi respawn, but they're going to push back in. They're going to take another fight here. Clock comes out. Lich is a bit stuck in the open. Not sure that they have any cooldowns. They are going to fully kite this one. The swing continues with the counter beat from Cinnabar. It's money. They push back in. The amp goes forever. So much speed. But Lich is the first to fall. What is going on? It's fucking opposite day with these beat drops. Now, Bubble comes out onto Virtual. Santana, Winter, both incredibly close to their ultimates. Virtual's so low, though, getting run down by the Diva. Where are the kills? Somebody kill these squishies. Inside, Winter's in trouble. Thrown into the air by Grapes, who once again hits every shot. But Santana, they've traded Ryan. The grab is huge. Grapes! He hits another one. But Cinnabar, she comes in for the cleanup, takes down Grapes, takes down Scuffed. The grab was too good.
It's press alt to die day apparently here as it's all going wrong. Cinnabar will get a little bit of a stagger on this Diva. Every second does count. It's 2 minutes off the clock already for Kintsugi as well, as they really are starting to make their stop on this third point. This is the one where Zarya into Diva probably should feel best as well, but there's ults coming up for Kintsugi as well. They've still got this clock, they've still got this Kitsune rush, and this could really, it's looking really holdable on this third point. For Gorillas, I don't know how they start in this next fight. They've got Ryan sneaking through left side with the pulse bomb, but it's so hard to dislodge Santana from this corner.
Overclock comes out early. Winter's already found Scuffed. Swings for more. Doesn't need to find anything really. Looks like Ryan from O is on the flank. Will be taken down by Lich, who is just going to, you know, do a little Ellis spin and then hit the overhead at the end of it. Sniper with a bomb. Ryan with a pulse. Kitsu around the corner for Scuffed as well. But the beats have evened up now, even though Grapes got a substantially earlier beat than Cinnabar. Now it's actually Cinnabar that's ahead on the next one. Grapes going down a couple of times too many, maybe spending a bit too much time on the green. Ryan get a copper rail on the chin. Might have to go back to spawn to use the heals there. Overhead slash, or rather Sunder from Lich, takes Scuffed incredibly low, forces the TP, but Lich is overheated, pushed too far into main, goes down. The Kitsus are mirrored. The beat is close for Cinnabar, but we're not there yet, and Grapes is now the one with the lead on the beat. Deep push for Santana. Beams PDK down. An absolute catastrophe in spacing. But Sniper and Ryan, they finish the job. 40 seconds left for Gorilla's Disciples, but they have won a fight.
Yeah, what a fight, bit of space to work with now, and they've got this beat push for the next one. Crucial that Cinnabar can equalise that and get to her own beat as well. If they can do that, they can trade for beats, then Santana should get to the grab as well, and the grab could be the final one. But there's a real chance for Gorilla's Disciple to set the tempo here. They can start with the overclock, they can put pressure on. Overclock from PDK is out now. Backstep available. Cinnabar needs 4%, 2%, so close, available.
Beats out.
Now drops it, saves everyone. Grapes is going to equalise that beat as well. Sofa Destruct still available for Sniper. They can keep pushing if they want. But Santana, they need to keep her alive. Needs this pulse bomb. So low, 76 HP. Can't get it off in time. The self-destruct is out. It clears the point. They can't touch through all of it as well. Slim margins. And they hold on.
Oh, very slim
managed to
margins.
finish the map.
Look at this scoreboard, man. Like, you wouldn't know that it was so close when you see it's almost double the elims. Oh, it's 25 elims for Sniper, for fuck's sake. Like, doing so much. He's participating in every kill, but still an absolute dogfight. Lich is 7-6. Lich, you know, king of the vendetta. Not happening at the moment. How do I activate Windows bottom right at a PC cafe? Let me send a message. Can you reckon you can run Massgrave on a PC cafe computer? Maybe you can't. You probably can't run a script in PowerShell. But, yeah.
The beef, W beef, hey peace.
What's up?
Internet Cafe doesn't have the fucking Windows license. That is dodgy.
Internet Cafe Tracer versus Ven 1 play.
Didn't Ryan's team have a different name, or am I tripping? I don't know nothing, bro.
Yeah, they were called EMD, EDM.
EDM. But no, there's no Cardi fan on the... Look at that fucking cursor. Oh my god. Jesus.
Mag's blind. He's a big old cursor. Makes it easier to click on stuff.
Jeez. Big pointer.
I was Scuffed Island before that. Check Discord afterwards, he cursed me.
Size matters, yeah. But the big ones hurt.
You're on a loss
All right.
streak.
More of the same. Zarya for Santana to, of course, pocket and enable Lich. Diva for Sniper to, of course, get the most insane KDs known to man. Big poke through the main choke at the moment, but space take early on as Kintsugi. They're going to throw the bubble onto Lich. They're going to get Winter up on the high ground. She has a fully charged rail. Lich has a good position to start staging. All looks good in the early hours for Kintsugi. They're doing another one of these big round-the-world rotations where they flip around to the back of the point this time. I don't know how to feel about this one because I think this is actually more awkward for Lich. I think the angles are a little bit longer. So now that they've flipped around the back, I think PDK is more free into the Vendetta.
Case in point here as Virtual's going to fall before the fight begins, and PDK with his free unchallenged area as well. That's both supports down as well, which means it should be a short work for everyone else. A late trade onto Scuffed will be not worth nothing, but in full control for now, Gorillas, and they will be able to pick Scuffed back up from spawn. So happy with that one, and yeah, need to get Lich into these ones, but I feel like Blizzard's one, it's just a tough map for Vendetta on a lot of knees. On the third point, where you can just play these sort of, I guess, fairly standard corner-based Overwatch, can be more effective, but big distances to cross here, a lot of space to play in. So again, Kintsugi, they're going to try and just take it up main.
PDK.
Winter's going to get an opening pick onto PDK. That will make things a whole lot easier. Now they can just stand on point, force the objective, allow their Zarya and Vendetta to just bully this Diva away from point.
P and PDK unfortunately stands for picked today. Winter stepping forward. Ryan has a side angle. Gonna just do a little bit of damage to that Zarya. Ticks conceded now. Guerrilla's Disciples, they have to start touching. Ryan, 2 blinks on, dodges the rail, drops the shoulder. Recall force though. Now the touch is desperate. Lich takes a hell of a lot of damage, and PDK, the P stands for picks. He gets picks in the neutral as Lich goes down. Pulse available for Ryan. Might not even need to use it with Lich going down and Sniper pressing forward. Sniper's gone face to face with the Zarya. Oh my days. Pulse in the corner finds nothing. Virtual trades Sniper's little baby Diva, but Scuffed has cleaned house. Ooh,
Yeah,
very
clean
close.
up there, just pinned down on Coast, but 2 ticks given away for that one before they're able to stabilize. We'll be able to deal with it, but we're now getting up to the big
Shalom.
portion of everything. Scuffed and PDK will have their ults ready to go here, but we wanted to really keep your eye on if this becomes a big late ult fight. Those 2 beat charges, both about 10 to 20% away, and obviously that grab from Santana can be a huge swing factor in the mid to late fight. For now, Lich is coming up, but PDK goes first. Big slash onto the corner. PDK's got a big left angle here. Defensive bubble keeps them safe. They're all trying to deep peek. They're all trying to hide inside. They fly in. Both Sniper's going to get forced to deep mech here. Kitsune rush out. Can they get Sniper back into mech? They cannot. Will fall. A 1-for-1 trade though as Grapes gets the cross map. They're still battling for this. Kitsune rush on point to challenge this Zarya, but Grapes is in a spot of bother here, but Santana can't really find the kill. Cinnabar has died with beat as well. Crucial one on this one. The grab comes out from Santana as well. Beat round the corner now from Grapes. Keep him alive. Looking to finish that one off. Of course he's going to hit the kill, but Santana still beaming. Grapes is going to have to do so much damage onto this one here. Still trying to keep that Diva alive, but will just dig Lich as well.
Typing.
Not a problem at all. He stopped his son. He stopped to type. They deal with Cinnabar as well. Unbelievable from Grapes.
That is insane. He's got that aim on him. You got to give him that. He's 30-4 right now. He's actually just fucking drilling on this map.
5k
How
damage, yeah.
how has he lived that one? I mean, his damage is like the same as Cinnabar's, but he's just got that lethality about him. Stops mid-fight to drop the sun. That is so fucking good. You see, this is what we're missing. We need to get the OWCS admins to fucking unmute match chat, man. There's so much character being missed out on. Sundering Blade comes through on the point. Goodbye, Scuffed. TPs slithers into that one. PDK finds the trade though. The P for picks. Overhead slash onto Sniper. Beats out for Cinnabar. Bodies on the point for Kintsugi. It's going to be a real hard one right now for Guerrilla's Disciples. They've got nothing in the tank. Sniper's low. Ryan's got pulse, but where are the heals? Where's the life? There is no life. They are going to be losing first point, but they get it all the way down. 4 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, eventually the beat push does come in, beat advantage as well, and Kintsugi are able to convert on that one. But yeah, lots of time off the clock. Remember, they have to full push the map to keep this map alive for them as well. So a long way to go for Kintsugi now, and the Zarya is going to get even more difficult. The second point will be the hardest part of the map for Santana here. So asking a lot of both Santana and Lich on Vish, and not a lot of time to work with either. Also, no ults after spending the bank on first point here, as these Vendettas just will not shut up, will they?
Violet to grapes, they are the same color. That is a good intuit from you all. Very nicely done. Ryan with a pulse bomb, bottom right, just hiding from the Sojin angle at the moment. Really wants to pressure Lich a little bit. Blinks on, triple blink onto the backline. Can't really find any value though, so he's bottled this one just a little bit. Doesn't have a good side angle. Scuffed now, playing far away, just poking long range. About to have that Kitsune rush as well. PDK high ground with the overclock. Could rip it, but Lich first to move up on top. Going to contest PDK back a little bit, and Gorilla's Disciples, they're having a real hard time controlling the card here. Just keeps on moving. Need to use some ultimates right now. Overclock's still available. Kitsu's mirrored in main. Huge damage on a sniper. Pulse is out. Pulse catches nobody. Overclock down on PDK. Drops in. Huge damage onto him. Double slide away. Oh, the artillery strikes. The Suzu saves the day. Grapes, of course. The lethal Lucio finds the kill onto Lich, but Virtual's traded. That's a pretty good trade right now. 2 for 2 again. Cinnabar and Sniper traded out. Can't seem to get back into suit, but PDK with the pick of the day finds it. Santana will get the late kill onto Scuff, but not enough.
Yeah, it seems like Scuffed always ends up getting traded really late, but the kills are more than good enough and they will be fully reset. Now coming forward, Overclock to start the fight if they want Kintsugi, then Grav to potentially finish it. Grapes has the beat to try and mitigate some of that, but the ult advantage is all leaning in Kintsugi's favour now, as Ryan's going to try and get position, but it's an early Overclock from Winter. They clear the high ground here, defensive beat from Grapes as well. No beat yet, so they have to keep Winter alive, but Winter is in there trying to slide away. Peel is good, they all group up, but Virtual doesn't make it through. Now they are limited on healing, limited on time. They have the grab, but they have no support. The grab is thrown out onto the Kiriko. Just find one there. Vendessa's inside as well. Ryan's a little bit low as they group on point, but no healing available for him. Remember,
Kill Lich!
Got that Sundering Blade. Need it as well. Kills PTK as well. Can't hit the final slice, so the trades are good in the end. Cinnabar is back. Desperation, but they are too low, and they will get cleaned up there. Gorillas tie us up.
Scoreline evened up. Feels like both teams playing their best. No idea what the ban situation was on map 1, to be honest, because I feel like there was a Lucio ban in play while someone was playing Lucio. No, not too sure.
Oh, it was from the first map. Oh wait, oh Mag, no!
Why have I not done a coaching collab with Gameland for Hope yet? I mean, it just feels
here it is.
futile. He did get the play of the game.
Smokes him at the end. Yeah, he got the crucial bit. 36 and 5. Loading the highlight. Nice. Okay, nice Mag. Oh, but replay it, so don't worry. Sorry, mate, I can't read. Yeah, full bubble onto point. Everyone back from spawn. Just dealing with all of it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Cinnabar's in a locker. She's not getting out of it either.
Oh, they're going to replay without the scoreboard here, I see.
Alright, I feel like I need a sugary snack. Maybe a wagon wheel.
Do I need chili yet? I feel like the pies have like fucked up the necessity for chili. Like I no longer really need chili. I just want chili because I'm a big fat bastard, you know. Why have you not done a coaching collab with Game of Hope? I think I already answered that. Really nice and kind guy, Crash Macarena. Thoughts? I love it. Really kind and nice guy. It's just really awesome. Like I really like it. Are the drops season 1 drops or esports drops? Just season 1 drops at the moment. The esports drops, I don't think they'll start again until OWCS proper starts. I reckon once they start having paid broadcasts, like March 16 for Japan or March 19 for NA EMEA, I reckon that's when the drops are going to start properly. And that's when there's going to be 50,000 people watching Emong's stream. Hey, dog ears. Chili or no chili? I mean, it's like I'm not really starving. But I could eat, you know. I could eat. Unter one piece of advice for the world. I got nothing, bro. Nothing at all. Wagon wheels are so good. Xavier's a sweet tooth. Unter, you replacing the Ayatollah? No. No, I will not be. Only one gave viewers for emailing today was just not playing Overwatch. Humility, mate. Humility. He's Mr. Overwatch now.
Initiating match.
Map wheel. What music is this? Shambali music. It's insane music. Having a moment's silence. Think we got water in this jug? Yeah, we do. Nice. Oh.
I'm back.
Oh.
Have I got 40 seconds for a wagon wheel?
Yeah,
Do it.
you got wagon wheel time, mate. Do it up.
Oh, going to the Krebs as well. Roll.
Roll.
On purpose.
Nice jug. Thank you. Oh my god, Peanut. Yeah, he's still here. Hello, Frogger. Fake Frogger.
Keep moving in there. Don't want to give him any easy shots.
We have to sync back up. I may have fucked up our sync.
Okay. 10,
Set up here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
There we go.
2.
There we go. What the fuck? You just went. Whoa! You went all the way down. That is poor form, man. All right. Few shots out of spawn. You just chow down on your wagon wheel and think about what you've done, okay, mate? All right. Santana. A little bit of artillery up onto the high ground. Kerry band for Gorilla's Disciples getting scuffed over to the Teast. And a Domina band from Kintsugi. This is a very good Domina map. Of course, they want to get Sniper onto something other than the Domina for these close corners. Santana, real opportunity. Nice 3-stream streak. Really nice and kind guy. That is big news. Crash Macarena. Grapes up top, poking away. But Kintsugi, they need to push the payload. They need to take high ground. Maybe they can bubble Lich, go for a soft contest, but right now they're taking it awfully passively. So far behind. They're making swaps to Juno Brig? What on earth?
I don't hate it too. Into the Sigma, I don't hate it too much. I feel like we're maybe a one sniper swap away from being in a bad combo, but let's see how it goes for now. They swing onto the high ground, Disruptor shot is out, swing from main with a Vendetta as well, and they do get that high ground space, backstep from Sniper and the gang, as they are going to still try and keep a little bit of that range, but now high ground position, and they can get that payload moving.
Scuffed on the backstep. Big heals onto Sniper for the moment, but so much space is being conceded. The Juno Brig solution. Watch out. Oh, that cute Juno just barely survives. Slips up onto the high ground as Ryan can't finish the kill. Lich going for an overhead slash. Can't kill the Tracer either. Just too slippery. Too good with his spacing, young Ryan. Massive bubble onto Lich to keep them healthy. Lich constantly pressing the envelope for how aggressive they can be. But Kintsugi, they continue to push the payload all the while. So Gorilla's Disciples, they've survived every attempt at Kintsugi's pushing, but they're not holding the card.
No, it's moved all the way up to this corner now. Swing over top as well. Bubble on that engages. The window goes out. The Scuff goes down immediately. But Santana's died in main actually, so it's not too bad in the end. They're trying to stabilize. PK swings aggressively.
Cinnabar, little attack dog.
Yeah, 6 of now. Ray is coming out from Virtual to try and keep this one going. They will be pushing forward, trying to find a late kill from Ryan on the side. They're trying to hunt him down, but it looks like Ryan's managed to get out of dodge for now. Bit of help from Graves to make sure. And they've stabilized on the corner for now, Gorilla's Disciples.
Lich, 60% on a Sundering Blade. Slow progress on this ult. But swings the corner, goes deep, rally pushes on. Oh my god, Lich. Absolutely disgusting passage of play. Just does it all. Great push from Cinnabar. I know she's gone down to Ryan's pulse there, but she did all of the work that was required. Bashing forward, getting that aggressive push going. Oh, hello, Halo. No fucking way. I haven't seen you in years. I didn't know you played Overwatch.
Good start in the end from Kintsugi, and they've got the grab and the DPS ults to keep this one snowballing forward. Sticking on the Sigma now as Sniper has his Flux coming back as well. Off the high ground for Winter, but this payload is still rolling up. Ryan's going to go in this far left-hand side, try and play in his flank position as Sniper will walk forward. Dinks around the corner, Flux available, but Sniper's taking so much damage. Just getting beamed. Lamp has been forced. Rock is out. A bubble to defend it all now. It's a lot of resources. Flux available, but trying to clean some of these bubbles, and they're just slowing it down for a second here, Gorilla's Disciples. They've got beat in the back pocket if they need it, and it looks like they've stabilized, but here comes the next bubble turn, but it's not too aggressive from Lich this time. They're just trying to keep this payload moving.
Sniper, big poke in main. Out comes the Flux. Lich has the Sundering Blade, though. Sniper will go down on that one. Nice counter from Lich. Very well done. Now the Kintsugi really have an opportunity to press this one. They're 5v3 already. They're continuing to push the cart. Grapes has the beat drop for this final fight. Is this some sort of advanced taxiing angle, or are they just not even going to be able to touch? I feel like it's so scuffed. And there is a grab online as well. On the flank, PDK going for it. Grab comes out. Goodbye, Grapes! No! Good lamp, actually. Might save. Won't save. Lich will kill both the lamp and Grapes in the same breath. Bubble. Santana's going to decide to give away Cinnabar's life. Clock from Winter is doing everything for them, though. And that is going to be second point capped. 4 minutes on the clock. Gorilla's Disciples having no luck here. Back to Sigma for Sniper, or going to stay the Diva? Hey,
I
Headerman.
imagine it was just to try and get back quicker here, but no, Sangan on the Diva this one. No, Zarya Mirror now. Okay, Zarya Mirror, Baptiste Lucio versus Juno Brig. Ray in the hands from Virtual here, so a way to get this one going immediately. But if PTK and Scuffed, if either of them can get to these ultimates, drop it from a distance, it can make this Ray quite scary to push with here. So good counters available for Gorilla's Disciples, and boy do they need them, because they are a huge time bank fair facing.
Oh, Ghostly, yes. Thanks for the gift sub to Halo. Now I can't run ads on their ass, but thank you very much, Ghostly, yes. Welcome, Halo. Into the back, Ryan pushing deep. Virtual so incredibly low. Cuteness overload on the Ray. Might just survive. Cinnabar looks to have gotten the heals in. Pulse available. Hits Cinnabar with the pulse. Kills Virtual as well. Come on, Ryan. You can't teach talent. PDK with the clock comes through, takes down Lich, and that is going to be Kitsugi falling flat in this ult exchange.
Really happy with that trade as well if you're Gorillas. That's DPS ults traded in exchange with a Ray. Now a chance to build up more of yours as well. It's going to be a window against this rally, so it's going to be a similar situation in terms of how Gorillas need to play in this next fight. Again, they have to try and keep a bit of space for Scuffed and PDK. Just make it so Cinnabar can't connect to anyone close on the rally. It's going to be Sniper who's probably the primary target here. So again, defensive bubbles can save him from important bash timings. Again, Kitsugi trying to get this right-hand side for Windows relatively early, actually. So this is going to be a very easy kite coming out from them. And now Cinnabar and Kitsugi are going to have a clear opportunity with this rally push.
Rally push timing, but could be a little awkward if Gorilla's Disciples play these high grounds right. If they play it nice and far up on the top, then it can be really awkward. You see, Cinnabar has to use the rally, but they're so far away. The kite opportunity is there. She's bashed into a wall as well, so she's really not done the best. Or maybe she didn't bash. Maybe that was just my eyes deceiving me. Now we are going to see Sniper go down after all that kiting. No kills converted. Kintsugi, they're pushing so far into the open. It feels like there should be a kill on the cards here, but Lich is just controlling all the space on the map. Pushes forward with the bubble from Santana. There's a Sundering Blade and a grab on the cards, and the touch is going to be necessary. I mean, pack it up, mate. Gorilla's Disciples, I got no way of recontesting this properly. Grapes on the point, has a bubble, gets shit on, 88% to Grav. Now, Lich pushes deep, taken low, Grav is out, Scuffed has killed Lich. Santana still doesn't have the grab, finally uses a goodbye Sniper, will go down on the cart. Cinnabar scrapping it out, Scuffed last one standing, and that is going to be a full cap. Kintsugi, minute and a half on the clock.
Yeah, huge kill with that rally in the end. All started from Cinnabar there. Two very good rally pushes on both second and third point to help them complete the map. And especially that one at the end, killing onto Sniper, denied Sniper getting to the grab, because they were actually slightly ahead of Santana and all of that. So that was the opportunity to maybe hit an earlier grab, force them onto defensive, give Cinnabar maybe time to get up to that beat that they so desperately needed. But in the end, can be really happy and pleased with that one. Sorry, to get Grapes up to the beat that he needed for there. So really good push for Kintsugi in all of this, reflected in the KDs as well. 16-1 for Winter. Monster performance there. And really, I feel a lot of it is just coming from good macro in a lot of these situations.
That's a reaction to what you were saying, not the fact that I'm tired, by the way. Just not interested in what you have to say.
He was actually wide awake. He was wide awake, but I bored him to death with my analysis. Oh.
Disastrous. All right. Kitsugi looking pretty strong on this Zarya comp. Honestly, Blizzard World, big open map, hard for Lich to carry. But you take us back to Shambali. Good map for the Zarya, great map for the Vendetta. We stare into Tracer's eyes, and it all just works. Who's done this graphics package for you for this overlay? It's real nice.
It's the Solomon overlay, and then the bands is actually the Bull Skunk overlay. So we've sort of meshed them all together to make them into this.
Solomon X Skunk, just big two,
yeah.
Big two. Why does the Tracer look so sad? Reality hurts sometimes, you know. Observer kissing
Ryan.
Ryan.
If you were from BO, you'd know.
Yeah. All right, Grapes on the flank at the moment, just sitting on green in the room. It must be waiting for somebody coming out of spawn. Pushes over to the side now, has a good angle with PDK already. Big rail comes through, snare indoors as well, but there's nobody inside. They've pushed through the flank. 1-for-1 trades though, and Sniper no suit. Not a good start for the Gorillas.
Yeah, they're trying to deal with this, but Lich has hunted down PDK, desperate for the trade here. Of course, Grapes is good for it. The lethal Lucio. The trade will help, but we'll be back quickly enough. It's just to be a little bit careful, obviously, because Kintsugi did lose a little bit of cart control. They're actually just going to back it up to this next corner. A more stable, easy-to-hold position. They will be playing this right-hand position for Winter to try and get an angle. A beam onto Scuffed right now. Rail doesn't connect. It's a 1-for-1 trade. They do actually get the kill onto Scuffed through Santana in main, but 1-for-1 trade. They're still trying to keep active at the choke here, but only Lucio heals for Gorilla's Disciples, so they're going to try and dope from a flank instead, but should just be able to get beamed back by Vazaria, and it looks like Gorillas, they're going to regroup now.
Oh, Gorillas pressing on. Cinnabar just holding the corner right now. It's a good position for the Brigida. Reasonable chance that she can hold on here. Bash on the side, boops the D.Va away. It's wide swing right now for PDK. Has to watch himself in a bit of a dangerous position. Ryan on the side. Now PDK will be taken down, actually trying to get back through to main. Santana, about half HP on the carpet. Ryan can't finish the kill on this one. Now it's going to be Sniper losing mech over on the coast. And this is really tough for Gorilla's Disciples. Now only 2 minutes remaining, and they're having a very hard time breaking this corner. Zarya, Ven, so good at controlling these flanks. It's going to be very difficult for PDK to ever find the angle in the back line for Gorilla's Disciples as well. Lucio Juno, obviously they can dodge the Lich engagements on Vendetta, but very squishy supports.
Yeah, if they ever get caught, they're in big trouble, and likewise, it's Snipers struggling to get into meaningful positions as well. Really need something to try and open this up. They're very behind on support ult charge as well, so Kintsugi also going to have the ult advantage going into this next fight here, unless Ryan can find something. Sounds like it stuck, did stick, that'll do it. Ryan opens it up, now the slash onto the backbow. Scuffed is in big trouble, goes down again, and Lich is just taking over. Nowhere to go for PDK.
Hero,
Grapes is there, he is lethal, but is he lethal enough? No, Virtual's pushed forward. It was a Ray push behind all of this as well, but great fight for them, good cleanup, and that will be another stop for Kintsugi.
Just a few more rounds of nerfs and this hero will be brought into line. Gorilla's Disciples having the absolute audacity to not play Vendetta on a map like this. Coming back to bite them, it seems. Big ult swing coming for the Disciples, though. Echo swap for Ryan. Echo on offense here, really brutal when you don't have the copy to force your way through it. Maybe the beat can make the difference. Maybe they can get a sneak. Lich going for a very early Sundering Blade. No idea what that one was about. Feels a bit overheated, to be honest. Going to find nothing at all. Now, push forward for Sniper. Immediately brought back down to earth. Overclock in main. Grab on the corner. That catches Sniper, but it is a bit lukewarm, to say the least. Now, it's going to be 2 ults burned by Kintsugi. Now, the rally comes out, but the orbital race so much better, and they're just going to be walking over Gorilla's Disciples. This feels like a cheap fight win.
Yeah, everything's been thrown into him. The grab for Sundering Blade for rally just to get absolutely nothing there. Santana took so much damage in main that she ended up having to just grab to more to save her own life than actually set her up for any kills. And then the Ray push comes in, all the stickies hit, and even though they're rallying, Santana just dies through it as well. So the ult swing is huge, and now it's a big opening for Gorilla Disciples. And now all that part of the map they were struggling on, they have a few more options on this one. Now they have the window they can play with a little bit more. Some of these ones, they're going to drop down onto point. Sniper's just immediately demexed into the self-destruct already. B comes through to try and force that one through. Grapes has killed Cinnabar as well with his beat push. They need more kills. They're on Vazaria now, looking for a little bit more. There is a trade onto the backline here, so it's not gone great for Kintsugi. Grapes trying to fight this one. A duel with Winter here. Grapes is on the run, backs up to the team, plays it safe, and Gorilla Disciples will keep it moving for now.
Oh, bro, shoot your rail. Oh, PDK, PDK holding on just for dear life with his rail, apparently. But Grapes pushing the flank now. Oh, Sniper, no suit, but getting the push nonetheless. Ult situation is a little bit dire for the next turn. Ryan from Neo is going to have to come up big. Kintsugi, they immediately going to have... Oh my god, Lich is just in. Straight on it. Sniper has to backstep. Only 70% on that mech, so it's a real slow burn. What the fuck are they doing?
They're dropping out the window here. They clocked for it, so they tried to kite that
Clock
one.
it.
Obviously harder to kite without without a matrix. It looked like they kind of just had for baby and they were out of it. They were staying up with Juno for a bit more time. There you go.
Someone in my chat. It's a first time chat from a name that I recognize. Like, I don't know. I'm confused. Maybe it's like a bloody uncoachable chatter or something rather than a viewer. No, they made a new account. All right. Winter high ground position, nice and solid. Ryan still has that copy, but Gorilla's Disciples are pretty decent ults coming online soon. PDK, he has the potential to break this wide open. Ryan on the flank, flies up high, going for a sneak. Orbital Ray comes through. Cinnabar, she could have taken a couple of stickies in the back there, but it just wasn't to be. Overclock from PDK on the wide angle, corralling people into Ryan, but hasn't hit the shot. Grapes wins the mechanical duel on the Brigida versus Lich on the Vendetta. Yep. Lethal everything, apparently. Copy from Ryan on the flank now. Presses on. So close to that grab. Oh, gets it. Oh, it's a 0, man.
Oh, got nothing. Yeah, Santana did die anyway, so they still have that pick, and Ryan will just get it done with the old
Beast.
primary and secondary. Cleans this one up, and Disciples will get it rolling just when they need to. Moving on to third point here, and 2 minutes to have a crack at it here. They have Beret to push with still, but Beret into the grab, because it's a bad matchup, really, for the grab, for the Ray, rather, and all of that here. So unless they get some huge initial burst to kill someone before that, Santana should, in theory, have the perfect answer.
Yeah, it feels like the Gorillas have had a couple of good fights in a row. I mean, even though Santana has the ult answer, it feels like it's not the first time on this map that Kitsugi have had the ult and absolutely taken the piss with them, gone too early, burned their opportunities. Really, all Kitsugi need to do is just wait, pull the enemy team in, go from there. But we are going to see Lich pushing very far into main. The mechanical brig strikes again. Now, a push further forward for Lich, taking a lot of damage, but will survive because his hero is genuinely fucking immortal. 275, all the mobility in the world, and a block that heals for like another 400. Love to see it. Out comes the Sundering Blade in the skybox. Farewell, Zarya. Oh, no, the wall saves the day. Yep.
Yeah. Get the kill anyway, but this is a relatively efficient one here for Kintsugi, so playing it much slower here, not wasting any ults, letting Gorilla Disciples overcommit. And now it's double support ult available for Gorillas, but Kintsugi are not far behind. Virtual nearly has this, and again, the grab is in the hands of Santana, so I don't know how Gorillas take this one. Are they just going to play slow for their own grab, or are they going to try and force it through beforehand? It might be wiser just to wait for it at this point.
Alright, Grapes bashing over to the flank now. Orbital Ray available for Scuffed, but Kitsugi, here comes Lich. Big wave of torpedoes,
Winter.
not going to save Ryan from that rail. Winter gets it done. Push forward now. PDK wants it anyway. He sees the potential in this fight. Rips the clock, slides onto the flank. Lich just going to fully kite this one out, though. The entirety of Kitsugi are boxed on that corner. Lich comes back in for more. Rally from Cinnabar. Now it's time for the mechanical brig to clutch up. Grapes has his own counter rally. Sniper pressed forward, but Cinnabar doesn't hit the bash. Huge orbital ray grab, though. Winter finds 2. Oh, no. The grab was too good from Santana. Counter grab from Sniper, but it's only Sniper and Scuffed left standing. And we are going to see Kitsugi take the map.
I just didn't have it in time in the end. Nice mirror. Was fun. Yeah, the grab just too much in the end. Catches them in a situation they're forced to go forward here, and it will be Kintsugi taking the lead. Just play Vanguard. It's not hard, says Lich. I mean, it does feel like Ryan's having impact in a couple of these situations, like nice pulse bomb cleanup, but it does just feel inherently harder for the D.Va team, the D.Va Tracer team in these ones.
Ooh, nasty. What's good, Cinnabar? You're doing it. You're doing it right now. Just one more, and they're not going to play Vendetta on the next map, and you know it too. Have they used a Zarya ban yet?
Did my bet go through? Let's find out, Westy.
Hey, Smeagol.
It did. You just won 8 grand, Westy.
8 grand? That's a lot of money.
Oh.
You reckon you can entertain the kids for a bit?
Yeah, I might fall asleep. I kind of want another wagon wheel. Can you give me a wagon wheel while you're up?
Alright, you do the wagon wheel and then we'll sync back up.
Right, I'm wagoning and wheeling.
Noticing nobody's playing Lucio for me to Left Dead 2? I mean, what are you talking about, Smeagol? We're going to get some Lucio play. Just you wait. Dante looking like he's been playing Overwatch for as long as he has. Be nice to them, Winter. Snazzy has fallen. Wait, what? What do you mean has fallen? It's right there. You didn't have to re-upload it or something, did you? What happened to Dante's hair? Age. Let's look at the tweet.
I'm back.
Kevin Spacey has been killed by an Iranian missile in Tel Aviv. Fuck off. Rumors are saying he was struck while tap dancing for concerned citizens. Fuck off.
I think it's the way you would have wanted to go.
All right, entertain the kids.
Yeah.
That's dummy. And rest in peace, Kevin.
Maybe a tap dance will keep everyone going. Yeah, I'd say what teams are going to make it. I mean, the obvious answer, or like the easy favourite, seems like it's going to be Team Z and Team, what are they called now? Linux, the old Sakura guys, like Zomba X10, ZZeb, everyone like that. So I think for sure the Lunex team are definitely going to make it. They feel like the strongest favourites. But then I feel like actually it's a bit of a dogfight between these teams that we see in front of us now, alongside PK's team, which is Team Z, and maybe the Ducks creep into that sort of power ranking as well. I think I'd still back PK's team out of all of those, but I've also not seen all of them, so a lot of them just sort of doing on name value more than read. Kintsugi looked pretty good though, actually. Underestimating Frothy wouldn't be the first time. Ooh, starting to feel pretty tired now. Starting to feel pretty tired. We're okay, though. We're okay. I have, let's see what updates we have score-wise. Oh, Team Z have blitzed Extinction. Dilducks are actually losing to Gorilla's life here, so, while one Gorilla team suffers, the other thrives. Down in the lower bracket, Amplifier beating Tulna. Amnesty have won against Conster. Conster, obviously, having a bit of a tough run of it since their tank's banned. Currently a 5-map banger between Vengeance and Diversity hires as well. Meanwhile, Ex-Oblivion have kept their positive run through this.
Ready for battle.
Okay, the lower bracket games might be starting ahead of schedule as well. I just need to forward this to, forward to Tukatalk. Sending. Let me tell Big Apostle as well.
5,
Oh wait, hold on. Let me full screen this. Did I forget to do the Preds again?
1.
Yeah, I did. Alright, quick 30-second Pred, so you got to be quick off the mark here as we're going on to New Junk City. It's going to be Kiriko and Azaria ban in all of this as well. Obviously, Gorilla's Disciples here, they're up against it, considering you have match point, and they're on the Junker Queen. Unexpected here, but Azaria ban will force adaptation. Lich is going to go in, and now everyone's got a big old sword, and Lich is going to delete this backline here. What if we had more speed? What if we had more swords? They're more dangerous than ever.
Hang on. Are we going for the speed and sword comp? Got Santana on the axe as well, I see. Oh, it's a disaster. Alright. This is going to be really hard for Sniper, right? Playing D.Va into this. Oh no. Sniper super staggered as well. Oh, jeez. Is Lucia banned? Or are we just Juno Brig coded now? Has something happened to these heroes? Just
I'm not
kind
sure.
of...
Is it a Kiriko ban? Has maybe forced it?
Yeah. Kiri ban, and I suppose D.Va in play as well makes it make sense, at least for Cinnabar. I'm not sure what the mechanical Brig is thinking, but, you know, that's none of my business. Sniper pushing forward now. Hard to take this space, though. Can't really close gap on backline when the Brig can just mark you out. Santana's going to push real deep, goes for the axe, doesn't catch much of anything. PDK looks to have slid in or invested on the flank a little bit. Will go down. Lich with a little low hop. Running down Ryan. Can't win that duel. Limmy, thanks for the 15 months. Welcome back.
In control of a point now here. Gorilla's going to try and force the issue. A little tap, and you can see Sniper runs away from one big melee into another big melee. Ryan's having a hard time touching point. Rico has been forced. Sniper is just dead. And this D.Va is having the hardest time in the world, honestly. They can't get anything going. But Grapes, the Mechanical Brig, he's at it again. He's traded a Junker Queen. Now he's moving towards point as well. He's now been killed by the Vendetta, though. There is a limit to this. Ryan has the Pulse Bomb here, but we need a huge clutch. He's going to stick the Brig. He's good for the Brig every single time. Poor old Cinnabar. Cinnabar can't dodge any of them at the moment. Ryan, no recall, but trying to keep the touch going here as well. Sniper's back on the Diva. It's not quite over yet. Low HP on the point. PDK's got the angle of a high ground, and somehow, some way, Ryan has dragged him back into it.
Ryan gets it done. The Pulse King, sticky fingers, make it happen. Now we're going to see Orbital Ray for Virtual. Not quite there for Scuffed yet, but if they can farm before the fight, can be on. Santana a bit slow on this Rampage, and the Rampage is such a good counter to the Orbital Ray, but if it's slow cooked like this, might just be that Scuffed gets it before Santana can actually get one online. Already 85% for Scuffed. Virtual has the ult as well. Winter's actually coming underneath, trying to find an angle for the clock. Been perfectly marked out by Sniper, so no free lunches here. Actually going to push in behind. Has to slide through. Orbital Ray on the point. No kills converted yet. Overclock is out for PDK on the high ground, but what does he see? Nothing at all. Sees Lich. Kills Lich. Orbital Ray has resulted in the flip. Now there's a clock from Winter underneath. Clock it. Clock it. Let's see if we can get something done. Swings on the flank, gets nothing, goes for a second one. Rally is out for Cinnabar. She's still alive, but here comes the counter ray for Scuffed. Santana dead before the Rampage can come online, and the flip is back for Gorillas. Oh, Virtual staggered.
Give me a little bit more. Give me a little bit more.
Oh, giving you a little bit more. Keep eating the wagon wheel. Unbelievable. Virtual down. Super late. Oh, no. Ready? Or more?
Yeah, ready.
All right.
Yeah, it wasn't the wagon wheel. I was doing some lobby stuff. Getting more people into more lobbies. Just, you know, wheeling, dealing. Now,
No wagon.
one last desperate retake. How do you think I awarded the wagon wheel? It's going to be a touch and a Sundering Blade on point. Lich is going to jax that one immediately.
brig.
Shout comes through from Santana. Getting close to this Rampage as well. Has it ready to go to try and turn this fight. But Rally is out from Grapes.
Oh,
But it's
shit
turned
here.
onto Santana, so we're not doing it. Just held on to that one as well. And Grapes will lock this one down with that Rally.
Yeah, didn't see the name change. Huh? Alright. Grapes, very nicely done there. Pops the rally, fights on point, prevents Santana from really doing anything with that Rampage. Also takes down Lich during the Sunder. Gorilla's Disciples, honestly back on now. Old situation not too bad. PDK about to have another overclock. Winter's a little bit behind on that one. Just got to be so careful here because Santana does have a potentially massive Rampage. Going to rotate around towards the point side. Try and choke all of Gorilla's Disciples, but need to pull them in enough to find a good angle for the Rampage. 10 seconds till the unlock happens. Push deep. Oh, the pulse. Winter catches it so that Cinnabar doesn't get pulse because she was not pointing her shield there either. Overclock comes through from PDK. Santana's actually going to invest the Rampage just to kill PDK there. Ryan's traded Cinnabar, but Santana's good for it, and it is looking like Kitsugi might just have this fight.
Hits the slash as well, walking forward, cleaning all of this one up. Gonna be maybe a bit of a stagger, but no, can get on point to force the quick reset, and will be first flip going the way of Kintsugi. They've got the Wraith in this next fight as well. Significant ult advantage because Gorilla's just nothing but the bomb so far, so very difficult fight for them to take. Walking around the corners into this Junker Queen, into this Vendetta. Brian's going to try and drag them out of position a little bit here. They have to try and do something evasive. If they get stuck fighting at this choke, it's going to favour Kintsugi's comp massively, especially when they've got a Ray advantage as well. So you can see the Diva on the left-hand side, Sniper trying to play evasive. The rest of Gorillas are going to swing through main during this, so they've essentially got through the choke, but now the Ray's been dropped on point. Virtual's going to get a little bit of a boot, but Gorillas, they're trying to de-peek. The kite looks good. They've kited in a few different directions. Brig in the back corner, but they've survived for now. Shout in, looking for this Sojourn. Slide away from PDK. The hunt is on. Cannot escape that slash. They do find it eventually. Not too much from Array in the end, but they are able to clear them out and kill the split targets. And late deaths here could be no contest.
Late deaths coming through would be deadly. Ryan setting up for that tap. Should be fine with the touch here now. But huge ult clash is about to come through. This Ray, if it's cute, will be game changing. Sniper going underneath, goes for the tap, loses suit.
Not a cute bomb at all.
Oh, not a cute bomb whatsoever. Tap should be fine. Oh, Graves going to bash on for that one. Oh, cutest Juno actually escapes around the corner as well. Touch is secured, but Ryan is dead. Overhead slash from Lich. So much damage. PDK clocking it. No, that's not PDK clocking it. That is Winter clocking it. But Santana has found a second kill. Graves still thinks he can clutch it. Drops the rally. Cinnabar's going to match. It's a 5v3 right now. Surely Kitsugi are good for this one. Grapes, mechanical brig. He's killed the vent. This guy.
He's so good. Winter's still cleaning up on the high ground, has been uncontested and will be getting this. And the cap did go through here. So one of Grape's more ambitious Rally still gets his one.
Always good for one.
Are you sure?
27,
Okay,
26, 25, 24, 23, 22.
Okay, sorted.
21. How far
Yeah,
behind was
only
I?
like a second.
Yeah, it can happen.
Alright, Rampage coming back now from Santana, and no great counters really for this one as well, so in theory, a free fight if they can convert this one. A great way to shut down PDK on that overclock as well. And now it's going to be Kintsugi getting on point as well with this one, so Gorillas have to find a way to walk up. They'll have the overclock soon to clear that space, try and force Kintsugi's hand. And again, Ryan is behind. There's the clock from PDK. They're trying to set up a pincer. Santana walking forward. Lots of split targets here. Slide in available. Now Santana's going to try and respond to that one. Goes for it over the top. Hits scuffed. Only one bit of damage here. Winter's found 2 kills though as they go for that one. They are able to find the cleanup from the Rampage. Make it a triple for Winter. And that'll confirm the first fight for them.
First fight secured. Orbital Ray for Virtual in the next turn as well. No support ultimates for Gorilla's Disciples. No great counters to the Ray Clash as well. So it's a really scary situation to be in for the Gorillas. They're going to need a pick in the neutral. No sticky fingers for Ryan, so it might all be on PDK, honestly, or Sniper to run down one of these squishies. Lich closing on that Sundering Blade as well. Sniper steps up all the way to the point now. Ray is out. They're pushing the right side. Shift has been invested by Sniper, but the Ray remains intact. Maybe one more. Oh, here it comes. Cute Ray on the point. This is kiteable right now. It looks like everybody's kind of stuck out the back. Slash over to the side, and the Ray. No cuteness overload on this one. Sniper might be losing soup, but Sniper also has ult, so probably won't die for it. Great defensive torpedoes coming through from Virtual to save the day. But Gorilla's Disciples are about to push back in with their own rally now.
Got it ready to go as well. DPS ult for Kintsugi to try and interrupt. It's Thundering Blade round the corner as well. Still no raid just yet. Peeks round the corner. Ryan with the dodge, but Sniper's going to take so much damage. Winter's popped the overclock as well, and now just finish it before it even starts. No chance to use that raid. They did use both DPS ults, sure, but it will confirm the point for Kintsugi and put themselves 2 rounds up, 2 maps up to 1 as well. So match point for Kintsugi as we go into this next one.
Oh man, disaster. Good ults in the next scene for Gorilla's Disciples, but there's going to be so much riding. Wait, you probably can't bash Queen out of ult, right? Because she got a minor perk that makes her unstoppable now when she uses it, so you can't even even outplay that. All Grapes can do is block it with his shield to not go down himself, but Lich is just going to fully invest. Mechanical Brig with the immediate counter, nothing new, of course. Grapes always win in that matchup versus Lich. Has Lich completely downloaded. Winter with the double onto Ryan as well. That's a Pulse Jax. Down it goes. Cinnabar body on the point, has the rally, but nobody has really won this fight clean just yet. Might need further investment by way of ults.
Looking for the option now. It's a Ray up against a Rally as well. Disruptor shots traded. Playing it slow for now. Ray available from Scuff if they want to commit it. Cinnabar's going to start with the Rally. Ray comes in response now as well. All over that one. Looking for a torpedo swing here. Sends it out. Santana's found a big slice as well in all of this, though. Even trade so far. 3 versus 3. Scuff just going to try and regroup at the back. Try and group up with Sniper on the left on the Domina. Ryan's there, but Kintsugi, they have the flip, so they can just play it for a late contest here. Play for their respawns.
Ooh, Ryan on the point, chipping away towards the side. Winter on high ground, but Kintsugi have the cap. That is a game-winning cap, because every second... Oh, wait, they've lost it. No game winning here. They do have ults, though. Surely they can push in a couple of seconds. They just need that Orbital Ray. They need that Rampage. Winter's dead. The attrition, too much. PDK swings the flank. Cuteness overload on the high ground. PDK double slide out. Gets the double angle, but Virtual, too damn cute. Runs PDK down. Huge wave of torpedoes on the point as well. The flip has gone the way of Kintsugi in all of this as well. Sniper, shield up on the high ground. Did that. Healed back to 300. But Santana has the Rampage. Doesn't even need to use it as Lich. Axe. Sword for Vendetta. It's just it's melee all the way. One last fight for Gorillas here. This is series point.
Yeah, that's fine. They've got all the tools they could possibly want as well, right? A Rampage, the ability to fight early as well. They've got to keep eyes on Ryan, who's left side now, and can force some sort of back cap here. But all the cards are in Kintsugi's hands. They've got the Sundering Blade to throw into this one as well. Gorilla Disciples, no choice but to go. They might have to start early with Overclock, try and walk through, clear the Rampage. Panopticon round the corner, Postman in the back as well, looking for the kill. Sniper's going to dive though as they try and push in. Now the Rampage from Santana. PDK with the clock has been hit. 2 for Virtual. Santana's going to stop to hit the bag on this one here. Kintsugi will drop the rally. It should be a victory one now. Virtual with another one in the back. Now it'll be 3-1 on New Junk City, 3-1 in the series, and they'll continue in the upper bracket.
Alright, where are they putting us next? Winter Lich is so good. So good on the sword. Did you pick one? Because Trev pinged about it before. I assume that's what you were dealing with.
Well, that was the lower bracket.
We're not watching lowers?
Well, we can if you want, but obviously I think we're going to miss the start either way.
What's the uppers
It's already
game?
started.
Like, what's the upcoming uppers?
Looking
Interesting.
into it now.
Yeah, let's
So,
have a look
the
at
Ducks
the-
have, so it's Gorillas Life versus Gorillas Life versus Team Z, and Kintsugi versus. Oh, we should probably just stay with Kintsugi, right? Watch them against Lunex. Lunex being the like Zomba X10 VX Sakura people.
Ah, God.
Oh wait, is that? Yeah, it is today, isn't it?
The Dilducks
Sorry.
lost?
Yeah,
Shit.
Dildo's lost.
Ah, the Dilducks are some
Wait,
bombs, bro.
let me check. How does the schedule work again?
Which
Day
team should I bet my
one.
life savings on? Pugs.
Oh wait, there's no upper. It's tomorrow actually. Yeah, we can't watch that game because it's tomorrow, so we have to go to lower bracket round 2. Oh, so we have.
It's only
we do
one.
have to jump into one
It's
of
only
these
one
games.
round left, right? It's just these lowers and it's done for the day, isn't it?
Yeah, we've actually gone. Yeah, it's gone a little bit quicker than I
It's
thought.
a blitz round, if you will, which you should.
Yeah. So we just need to figure out, do we want to watch Ducks? Ducks versus Amplify is going to be the place to go then, right? Or Ex Oblivion versus Iliad Artemis, Vengeance versus
I'd say Ducks versus Amplify.
Gorillas. Yeah, Extinction Amnesty, yeah. Alright, getting on it.
You put 350 on the Ducks. Nasty. All right, see if you can get us in here. Treat the people to what they want, which is a Dante stream.
Yeah, I
obviously.
think we might have missed the first map as
Yeah.
a first, but we'll get in for the next one.
Short. So usually I like to keep it at about 60 seconds, so that way it's not going to be over a minute, especially after I'm done editing it for TikTok or Instagram Reels or wherever. So this one's pretty easy. This is just the length of the clip when we press our hotkey, which will show
Nice,
up in a
Santana.
second. Now, the
My team is
max
so
will
good.
vary your
Nice one,
download
Cinnabar.
option if you're using Streamline. But basically,
Need someone to play Vendetta like me in this world. I mean, Lich, you're just on a different level on the Vendetta compared to many of the opposition in these trials games. But you got to go the distance. You got to qualify for the tournament so you can see how you stack up in the OWCS.
Unless,
Who are
of
the-
course, you're up against Grapes.
Yeah, of course. I mean, when you're going up against the mechanical brig, all hell breaks loose. Like it's a different story. But yeah.
Obviously, in that situation, what can you do? But,
Who are the front runners for this phase 2? It'd be like the Zomba
it's-
team and
I think it's the Zomba team, and then the two teams we just watched, including Cinnabars and the Gorilla Disciples. Then I think Dilducks are probably in the mix. And
Dilducks
as
just
are
lost,
Team
bro.
Z. Yeah, so Dilducks. Originally, I would have put them in the mix, but they're probably much less of a mix than they were. And the other one is Team Z, which is the painkiller team.
okay, so it's probably Big 2 is probably Team Z and Lunex or whatever the cryptocurrency adjacent looking
Yeah.
org is. Yeah.
Wait, Bull's not watching me. He's not in the game either. Fuck.
What? The skunk's on you.
Skunk's on me.
How'd you grow such a shit mustache, Hunter? It just comes naturally.
Maybe he was born with it.
It's possible.
Who's streaming? Has Cap got one?
Sakura's neck, says Lich. Oh my. I checked, it's not crypto, it's like a middle-aged guy. They just used the rocket ship emoji, so, you know.
No, Cap is on Pirate watching me. Fuck.
What?
This isn't where we want to be. Fuck.
Let's see.
I guess
I'll-
now I'm just
I might
watching
watch
Dante
Cap.
like you.
I'll watch Cap watch you. Wait, Cap's offline!
Yeah,
But-
Cap just rated Pirate.
Oh, fuck, so I have to watch Pirate. And Pirate's watching you, having a laugh.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
All right. Now we're just waiting for map 2 then.
Like a derpy chatting in here.
What happened to Dante? What do you mean? Oh, what time is it for you now?
For me?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, you.
3:30
In the afternoon.
in the afternoon.
That's not a reasonable time. We're doing Amplified Ducks next, Mag.
Yeah, it feels like a good time to go to bed, you know? Like, I'm ready for that.
Yeah, I'm ready for bed.
Ready for another 8 hours of sleep in the middle of the day to wake up in the night and watch some Phase 2 qualifiers. I mean, I think the EMEA ones are actually going to be, like, really hype.
Yeah. And then there's going to be a colossal break, and then there's 4 rounds instead of 3 rounds tomorrow in North America. So,
Wait, so EMEA there's just one like really important lowers game, right?
The EMEA, so we're going to get two like decide. There's going to be
Like
two
the upper bracket game is a
decider
qualifier
games.
first, and
Qualify
then
for OWCS, and then it's just then we play basically the lower bracket until there's only one team left, and that team gets to go to OWCS.
okay.
In North America, there's a few extra steps, just because there's only 2 spots, so we have to play like the upper bracket final as well.
Oh,
So
to
you
get to
have
the
to win
end.
the upper bracket final. Yeah.
Is the EMEA
And
not
then
even
the
playing
ultimate winner
the
of the
upper
lower
bracket
brackets.
final? They're just not even bothering.
No, they're not. They're just playing to
Yeah.
qualification.
Okay. So is it just one game tomorrow? Like win one and you're in? If you're in uppers right now?
For the teams in the uppers,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So GK Bomber is literally win 1, qualify to OWCS.
Fuck, dude. Haku versus Alvacate for all the marbles. Camel will be there. Like, holy shit. Is it same time tomorrow?
Same start time, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for both regions.
How long ago did I eat that pie, bro? Oh,
You
we're in a
have more
game.
Pies.
No, I have the chili. I'm thinking, is it chili time?
Oh, wait.
What the hell am
I've
I
done
hearing?
Preds. I've still not choose. Oh, wait, is this a replay?
We're watching like
Replay.
watching a replay.
He tricked us.
Muted.
Tricky mag. This gives me time to get the Preds, though.
Haku versus Sky. No, it's definitely Haku versus the world. Yeah.
Alright, Cachet's previous Preds, and then it'll be map 2 of the Ducks versus Amplify by the time we get there. That means we got some time to do the Preds.
God, when shit is
update
on
the stream
Dante's
style as
screen,
well.
he just kills it. Like, he just hits the shot. Hate Doom players and the fact that they do all this damage with their hands. Ooh. Heat up your pie, mash it up into the chili, and then be the pressed there still isn't enough meat in your damn pie. It's like, why are there all these beans in my pie? Like, Hans, TVNT reference? Can Dante do a hawk, please?
Oh, TVNT should stop playing.
Oh no. He's taking his hands off the keyboard. He's done.
I have to put those hands away for a day.
Yep, shelve those. Oh. TVNT retiring? That's my understanding, yeah. He closed Overwatch, so I think the meaning there is that he's packing it in.
It's a metaphor for him retiring.
Brutal.
if you read between the lines.
Mate, can you get into the AST design lobby? Is that where we're going?
I can't remember who's on the teams, mate.
Where are we
No,
going?
we're watching Amplified Ducks.
What's AST's team called? Derps?
Oh, God.
EXO? EXO versus who?
I think Apostle might be in that one.
EXO versus Iliad Artemis?
Is it that one? I don't think it's this one.
Is anyone
It's Apostle's
streaming it?
Twitch.
Is
Apostle might
AST
be,
streaming it? I don't see it.
It's his Twitch.
Eating banh mi? Fuck, need that. 9 hours ago you ate a pie according to this guy? Jeez, it's been 9 hours already?
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh,
guess
yeah,
I
someone just
slept.
said, yeah. Wire said as well, yeah, 9 hours ago for the pie.
Yeah, I slept, but it didn't feel like I
On
slept at all.
stream.
Like, I woke up feeling 100% the same as when I went to bed. Like, must have been the worst REM cycle RNG ever for when that alarm went off. Let's order an HSP. Let's not do that, Jack. But thanks for the wisdom. Oh my god, Dante just can't catch a break, bro. It's a good thing that the enemy jetpack cat is a fucking psycho. Like, does the EU or NA talent pool feel stronger right now? I hope that's a joke, Foolish 47. I hope that's a joke.
If it's any consolation, it feels like NA does have the most dangerous Briggs right now.
It's got NA has grapes.
It's just a significant lethality gap, you know, once we get this side of the ocean.
And not one person has answered Foolish's question. Just every single person that's replied to them has lied to them. Like, poor guy.
I love those ones when people just come in and ask like a normal
innocent question,
like, oh,
just
what's
clowned
happened?
on. Like,
And then there's just like 80 pieces of misinformation that has there's no way to actually discern it's misinformation because it's just like the result of a game or something, you know? Like it's
the only true thing that has been written in the chat in the past minute is the fact that Grapes is a mechanical brig. Like, that's all we've got. Like, everything else is a lie here. C-Tone's beefing with South American Overwatch. GG. Dante trying to cancel the Fly Noon.
on Team Fist. That's such a play.
Love him. Alright, it's 3rd-point player. This chat message is a lie. Should have thugged it out. You got shit on tomorrow? I mean, tomorrow's Monday, bro. I'd imagine a lot of my Australian viewers are going to be bizarrely absent for the final day of Phase 2. Like, why is Dante's hair always bad? Is there something wrong with him? He's a man suffering from male pattern baldness, bro. Allow him. What's up? Next, what are we waiting for? I think we're going to watch the Ducks or EXO.
Map 2
This is a
of
dog's
Ducks
breakfast.
Amplified.
Oh, get out of there, Storm.
Oh,
Yeah, right, you're right.
Finns 2005 1. Thanks for 7 months. Welcome back. My name got changed. Fuck Twitch. What was your name before?
Wait. I swear you've had so many name changes recently. Just
Yeah.
everyone's like popping up.
Oh, it's porn is a sin. No
Oh.
way. You know what, bro? Just for that one, you can post the bird once. You can, if you want, you can post that bird once.
Oh, we got a loot box opening. Here we go. This is what the people want.
Not that one. He's tennis. Thank you for that. What food did you end up getting? I ate a pie 9 hours ago or so, the chat informs me. I don't know nothing though. Nobody tells me nothing.
The things that people aren't currently telling him. What time he ate the pie.
People actually did tell me that.
Everyone keeping their secrets.
No, Dante, no, Dante.
YouTube's telling me to engage with my audience. I can start a poll, I can start a Q&A. Should I start should I start a 4:30 AM Q&A?
I think so.
Starting Q&A.
I might just leave my viewers with this while I put
I
the
started for Q&A.
chili in the microwave.
I don't know. How does it work? I don't know if anyone's even... I feel like the YouTube chat is normally just a full screen and watch. But we'll see if anything comes in on this Q&A. Why have they added this button? Don't engage with us, we're animals. Fuck. Since starting the Q&A, the viewership has gone down on YouTube. And no one's asked a question. This is a bad omen. This is why you never engage with the chat. Oh my god, my eyes are so heavy. It's a 14-minute Ilios. How is it a 14-minute Ilios? All right, we get our first questions in from the Q&A here. Scooter OW asks, "Can I have $2, please?" No, currently all my money is in Great British Pounds. Thank you, Finns. Thank you, Finns, to 20,051. Thank you very much. Do you think you could talk Unter in a boxing match? Asks his taxidermy rat Overwatch League. It's a good name. I presume you mean take Unter in a boxing match.
Alright.
Probably not. No, I think Unter's in better shape than me.
Do you think I should go longer
No.
today? I should play the game after the matches end, sleep, wake up for the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, I'm going to sleep. Wait. Does that make sense?
C-Tone says
You'll
yes,
just
yes,
sleep
yes.
after the matches.
Because it's like if I sleep after the matches, I'm going to bed at like 4 p.m., you know? It's just... Well, what's better, to go to bed at 4 p.m. or to go to bed at, 8 p.m.? I think 8 p.m. is just way better. Like, it's low-key normal.
But you just wake up early. Yeah.
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 Go get Taco Bell and do a Taco Bell mukbang. What are we talking about, Grongles? I'm Australian.
It's gonna be a long ride. All right, another question coming in from Attila the Hun. How much do you spend on haircuts? Very little on haircuts. I've only got haircuts. The last 2 haircuts I got were for my wedding. That was my first one, probably in like 3 or 4 years. And actually got one. I think I got one for Stockholm, maybe. I got one for Stockholm as well. So very little, but when I do go, I go to the Turkish barber, and I just pay them for all the nonsense. I pay extra money so they can just do nonsense to my head and remaining hair, like set my ears on fire, rub olive oil on my head, steam me. They just steam me for a while like a ham. I pay extra for all of this. Hot towels on my face, fire on my ears, all the good stuff. What Overwatch character could you beat in a 1v1? Probably the cat, and then we're probably quite low on options. How is this a 17-minute Ilios as well? Thank you again, Finns. Do appreciate it. 2-1 triple overtime from Bogus was here. Fuck, they're really in this Ilios. Juno has to be beatable. I'll be overwhelmed by how cute they are and then just, fall over. Scoreboard for the first map. Thank you, Mag.
Stop hating on Dante's hair, y'all. His post-transplant hair is going to be fucking fantastic. Just wait.
Alright. So the Ducks have won map number 1 with a score of 2-1 on that map number 1.
Dogfight. What about Amplify? We get a score update there?
Yeah, Amplify are currently 1-2. They just lost the first map to the Deal Ducks to a score of 1-2.
This is a dog's breakfast.
Oh!
Get out of there, Stalwart.
Dante lost this game? No! Porn is a sin. Thanks for the gift sub to Trump versus Biden 2028. Nice streak, Lex. Alright, let's get this food. Do you think I should put avocado in the chili or just give up on that and just eat chili? Just raw dog that shit. What do you think? Avocado or no
Are you
avocado?
going to make it into like guacamole or you just like slices of avocado?
Slice it up.
Slice. I'm not really a big avocado fan, but if you got avocado, what else are you going to use the avocado on, So in the interest of food waste, I think it's time to slice some card.
Put it on some bread or something. Like, put some toast tomorrow, like when I wake up. Be a man.
Okay.
Avocado.
I can hold.
Avocado is slop. I'm getting mixed reports from the chat room right now. They're not doing a very good job of making a decision for me.
Come on, guys. Can we just reach a consensus?
Yeah, I would love a consensus right now.
We just want a consensus.
Avo sounds delectable. Alright, Avo it is.
Yes, Bonds Day. There will be Fantasy for Korea next season. Do you need slop during the queue? No, Pawsome. We're just going to sit here and mong, Just sit here and exist and wait for the Overwatch to continue. Like some kind of robot with no soul who just sits here waiting for Overwatch to come on his screen so we can say the Overwatch words. And then repeats this until his existence ceases. Who would you rather be stuck in a room with for 24 hours, Juno or Reaper? I think Reaper. Thank you, Ginger Kun, for that question. How will Zeta eventually flop out of a land spot? The funny thing about Zeta is it seems even more improbable they're going to flunk out of one. Out of a land spot this year, so it's going to be all the more fun to see how they manage it this time. They're keeping it interesting. Who's on the Ducks? It's a lot of the same people. It's Frothy Philly, it's Baz, it's... oh, thank you, Gigilla, for the raid. Thank you very much. I hope you had a good stream. If you're just arriving, we're currently in the waiting room for Ducks versus Amplify. Map 1 just finished. The Ducks won it 2-1 on Ilios, and we're waiting for map number 2. You can predict him the thing now. My friend is trying to gaslight and he's saying that Wrecking Ball has had his pole driver speed changed. Not that I'm aware of, but I'm also not the most aware person. But I have no recollection of that ever happening. Surely X can beat the hamster, but he's in a big old ball. Yeah. Yeah, all the characters get to keep their tech. I also get to keep my tech, but unfortunately my tech is just a microphone and a streaming setup, which won't be much use in a combat situation. That's good. Glad you had fun. Yeah, it's pretty fucking late. It's pretty late. I'm not in. It said approved and added. Trevor. Oh, Trev. If I didn't come through. Wait, as in you're holding mag or the whole thing's on hold? As in the lobby's on hold.
Alright. Hello.
It's on hold. Oh,
It's
maybe
on
Trev's doing
hold?
it now, then.
Kidding me?
Hold.
Hold on.
I don't know why I'm awake. Same.
The game is
Yeah,
gone.
5 AM. Yeah, it's 4:45 here.
Abbo was a good choice.
He's got the Avo.
It just works.
We're in. Mind it. We're in. Exclamation mark. Thumbs up emoji. Salute emoji. Salad emoji.
Salad emoji? Really?
I'm just typing stuff.
Good shout, Angry Wolf gift, but hadn't considered, but I will in future.
Oh, okay. Trev's explaining it, and I'm just spamming him salad emojis.
What's he saying?
He's just explaining the mechanics of the adding here, because we were a little bit worried we weren't in the lobby, but we are going to be in the lobby.
I mean, don't
but
they
it's
put the
all
lobby
fine
on
now.
hold to add us? Because
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So we were just a little bit worried about anything. So Trev's given me a thought-through explanation, and I responded with a thumbs up, a salute, a salad, and then a help me emoji.
was this in the chat?
Yeah, in the match requests.
Let me give him a Dresser salute.
If you got that emote from.
I don't know, he uses it. It's in like the Overwatch Discord, just the big one called Overwatch.
I don't think I have it.
Well, me and Trev
I have
do,
a
so
tractor.
don't need a tractor. Notice us, Unter?
You
I'm
literally
noticing
need
now.
a tractor.
I have a tractor. I
Okay,
it
you
to
need
function.
a working tractor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. A lot of chili in here.
Where champions rise as champions.
I'm sure I can do this.
I can't wait to be in the bed.
I'm losing my nerve on that whole, like, 8 p.m. theory.
No, what? Sorry, 8 p.m. theory. You're just gonna go to bed immediately.
Yeah, I might do.
I reckon you can hold it. Fuck's sake. I'm gone. Can't handle this. Can't handle this at this time in the morning.
Nothing but love for Trevor, mate. Nothing but love.
I don't understand why he thought my message was ironic. What's ironic about Bat Thumb salute? Salad. Save me. Tracer salute.
Fat Thumb's a deadly one, mate.
It's just so easy to use it.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Razor,
We've got some kind of like...
you're not alone, bro.
You have no. I've got no arms. I've got no arms.
Some New Junk City.
Wait. We gotta use
Orbital
in-game
Ray
chat.
camera angle. You're
Everybody
about
do
to
that.
drop the Orbital Ray.
Uh,
It's going to be a May Bastion
Yes!
Domina. What are the ducks up to?
Okay.
Gap's about to have a rude
Get your
awakening
hands
here as he
off
comes
me!
through this choke. Here comes the swing. Wall is out, but they get around it actually. No catch on
Wait, is there a different link?
Gap. They
Oh, no,
do
I'm
swing.
I'm just super behind. Okay. Can I get some numbers?
Yeah, 3.
Oh, nah, alright. Well, it's going to be a while before we can sync up.
Red X has killed a Lamp. Baz has killed a Biz. Lamp comes out now in response from Frothy Philly as well. We're pocketing everyone up. There's a Lucio diving on him, but no problem there. Karma's will clean all of that one up. And the Bastion May has won on the first fight. They'll get the first cap. The numbers
1,
are
2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're there. We're just... That'll do. That'll do.
Wait.
9, 10,
10.
11. Yeah,
Oh.
just works, mate. Just works.
Wow.
All right, Frothy Philly, 70%
Orisa time.
on the window. Orisa time for Gap. But this is a hard retake now versus the Bass and the May both. You really do need to be so careful because Karmez can completely shut you out. Win that neutral in a flash. Biz has gone Pointless Vendetta. Gets the early tap, but Frothy Philly, Sentinel, holding main. Backsteps a little bit. Good spacing. Keeps everybody nice and healthy. You can see J-Man's out on the right-hand side as well. Not contestable by any flankers. There are no flankers in this comp. But Ewan and J-Man both so low. Look at the attack dog, Redix. Oh my god, he's gone in. He's done so much damage to J-Man. Nearly gets the kill there. But the flip has somehow been stolen through this.
Really surprised they were able to get flipped during all of that there. Dilduck's overreacting to the flank, over-dedicating resources, and now they have to try and force for point. A later window comes through from Hutch here. Stun comes out. 1-for-1 trade, though, as Redix goes down. Ewan's still quite far away from B. Another swing comes through for Snowl on the left here. Who is this? Snowl on the thing. Is it Karmez or something? No, Karmez on the May. I'm not sure.
I think Snowl
Either
is
way, he's
Snowl.
going to lose the duel embarrassingly. Yeah. J-Man with a trade as well now, but looks like they will be able to get themselves back on Lamp to avoid no more trades, and they're back in control here.
It's a nice one there for Amplify. The fact that they're not only able to get that kill, but also get an early flip. Gets them a lot closer to the mark, as now all they need to do is win one fight. Vendetta screams a little bit off screen. That must be a voice line or something. It's just unusual. Basalt comes out early from Snell, very far away, trying to open things up, trying to corral the Sojin forward just that little bit, going for a slow cooked ultimate, but cannot get the prediction. Now, a rocket jump forward, and it's just going to be last fight. Big poke onto J-Man, taken catastrophically low. Out comes Gap's Terror Surge, but Gap might be in a bit of trouble here. 91%,
Huge trouble.
3 kills, and that's going to be an easy retake here in the end for the Ducks.
Yeah, they're all going to die at least, but it's going to be a very rushed retake, and immediately the Ducks are going to start walking and to have a look outside, make this touch as hard as possible. No tracer swap or anything. Biz too close to the Sundering Blade. They're trying to mark underneath as well, make sure no one gets free for the touch. I think, has someone got behind already? They're reacting to it. Yeah, they're all coming right-hand side. Ewan's going to try and go the other one now, try and go through the May. Going to be a Diva. Gap has just injured himself to get that overtime. Ewan will take over touch. 97 Bo needs to get it, can't get to that beat though. J-Man's popped the overclock though. They're still swinging for it. Kill onto Frothy Philly here, but Hutch is trading well. Bazbo still in the mix here. They're so low on HP. Just Biz and Hutch. They're one there, and Baz can clean everything up. The Ducks have done it. Hold on to that one. First round for them.
Yeah, rough one there. Losing Ewan, probably the dagger in all honesty. When you're trying to play for the tap, when you're trying to play for those desperate recontests, you really do need to clutch it out by getting something like your 96% beat off. Unfortunately, forced to touch the point, cannot play life after the fact. 1-0 lead here. Who won first map? Was it the Ducks?
Yes, Ducks won 2-1 in a super tight Ilios.
Okay. Hutch with the window up to main. Karmez sneaking underneath on the Mei, going for a tap, but has been spotted out early. Now you're going to see a rotation from the Ducks as they try and bail them out. Sundering Blade comes through for Biz, but it's a J-Man that goes down. That's 2 ultimates expended by Amplify. Karmez will be traded out. Couldn't survive that Blade. But now there's a window on high ground. Immediate drop down. Ewan drops the beat in all of this, trying to push over the window. Look at this kite from the Ducks, though. Push on to Frothy Philly. Frothy Philly has successfully kited to the Mega. Redex has kited. Frothy Philly's killed Ewan as well. Let's flip around to the point. Get the flip. Wow.
Yeah, moving over to it now. Redix will get onto that one. They've left Gap in Baby Diva form as well. Baz is going to self-destruct here, but it's a Baby Gap from Gap as he deletes that one. No one's getting in their suit today. Both Divas are going to have to work to get back to this point now.
Unbelievable. Just seeing that bomb come out from Baz. More really early Bastion bombs coming through. Trying to catch that Baby Diva. Very patient with them to make sure that you can get topped up in between pulses. I like that. Now Gap back in suit. Maybe that's bought enough time for Baz to be back into the fight, though. So, is this going to be an even situation? No ultimates online, except for the Blizzard underneath for Karmez, and soon a bomb for Gap. Gap has pushed deep, but Karmez can't get the freeze, doesn't have the ice block, throws the Blizzard at their own feet. It's a 0-man, but it has bought them a little bit of a second lease on life. Suit lost for Baz, but Biz is traded.
Here's Frothy Philly again now. Gap has for self-destruct and is trying to force the point right now. Eyes on this Baby. Gap will take care of that on Baz. No fear, but maybe he should have had a little bit more. They're just sort of staggering onto the point now here. Snau still trying to find a little bit of trade on the top, but should be an easy cleanup for Gap and for Amplify here. Just need to get the mate off point and they'll get this flip back over.
Flip recaptured now, but the next fight is going to be critical. Redex has a beat advantage. It's a little bit hard to play fast with the Bastion. Mei is the only problem, but that problem suddenly disappears when Karmez swaps from Mei over to the Vendetta. Now, this beat push could be absolutely catastrophic for Amplify. They do not have a beat to match. They do not quite have the ultimates to counter. Out comes the overclock. Redex has the beat, drops the beat as well. Watch out, J-Man. You're sliding into walls. Looks like Baz is on your case. Hot on their heels. Winds up in main. Right behind Baz is a very low HP Biz. Gap looking to lose suit, drops the bomb to get back into it. Karmez incredibly low, and this beat push hasn't really worked out for them, but they will take down Karmez, so 1-man advantage for Amplify. Baz loses suit, that's 2. Amplify have got it.
Yeah, J-Man has a kite all the way across this point several times, and they have found one trade, but they get the Bastion right back. It's a great situation now for Amplify. They're chasing these late kills as well. Frothy Philly is in all sorts of trouble there. Will go down late. Karmez is back on the Vendetta, trying to get in position for a touch, but these late deaths will just ensure there will be no touch coming, and it will be Amplify tying us up 1-1.
Chilly.
It's actually such a dogfight between these teams. I know we didn't see the Ilios, but it was like a 17-minute Ilios. That's a long Ilios. And already here is very tight in this opening one. 99-99 on both points. And it's going to be Bastion bombs from Snau just to get a bit of early position. Eyes at the back here, throwing it all around. Again, the same 1-2-2. Just always for formation here. Some kind of OCD potentially. But not very effective. Very easy to dodge for everyone. Buys them a bit of space on point though. Window out. Frothy Philly hasn't used theirs though. We'll just peek back. Doesn't need a window to beam J-Man down, but J-Man will live. Frothy Philly back in. Now just beaming everyone down. Frothy Philly good for it on the Baptiste, and they have done this one nice and easy. Don't even have to use any ults back in the end.
FF7, famously a stats player, you can see back of main absolutely drilling. What does Cartman have to do with this? Alright. FF7 has a window now, and the ults are starting to look very good indeed for the Ducks. No beat though for Redex, so maybe Ewan can leverage that advantage. Maybe they can just push right through that window, take down the Philly, take down Snowl before the support ults are online. Overlay spawns in, not sure whether that's the Skunk or the Solomon coming online right now. Maybe it's both in conjunction. Unbelievable. But Frothy Philly needs to backstep. As you can see, Ewan, good jukes from FF7, but messed up their movement. Forced the lamp early. Karmez takes down Biz, but Karmez will be traded. Hutch and Philly go down as well, so it's just 3 for 3 now. Gap, Ewan, J-Man alive. Ducks stuffed into a locker though, and it looks like Gap is taking over.
Yeah, Redix too low here, does have a beat, but this would be even reckless for Redix on this one here. Just trying to play his life. Baz is low underneath, does have the self-destruct here. But actually manages to get out without having it forced, so they concede the flip now, but Dilduck's on for a quick recontest. As long as they can keep their Lucio up. Frothy Philly sitting atop Redix, pogs him back to full health, and now a beat advantage push for Dilduck's here. But they might just start with the window to try and clear a bit of space. Oh, no, it's a beat. He's got a mouthful of Cheery and a Thundering Blade and an Overclock to try and push through here. Frothy Philly still with the window, but Beat gets him through the choke. They've been slowed down and peppered up by a lot of this. And Snowl is actually a little bit isolated for his response. J-Man is on the run. Carmez is on his case. Can't find the shot. Carmez hunts him all the way down there. Good kills from Carmez, and Frothy Philly will clean up on point. Back in control are the Ducks, and this touch is going to be very difficult for Amplify here. I'm not sure if they can even go for it. Where are they right now?
Yeah, I don't think it's possible. Looks like they're just playing for next. Ewan, Biz, the only players that could possibly touch in this situation, and they're just taxiing over to the next point. Looks like they've won the gamble on that one. They know where they're headed next. And the Ducks, what do they have? They've got a support ult, they've got themselves a window, they've got themselves a Diva Bomb. Amplify, about to have the same situation. Ewan, way ahead on the beat drop, of course, but it does feel like we haven't seen a lot of success when it comes to leveraging a beat advantage in this matchup. Window comes down from FF7 and an immediate kite back as well, but still Redx is the first to fall. FF7 gets pushed by Gap. Carmez will trade Biz, but Amplify looking quite good as J-Man will trade out Carmez again. That's 3 for 1. Amplify going to get this first cap. This is a
very
dogfight.
nice from Amplify there. Yeah, all of it has been such a scrap. But they were close enough when that window timing came through that they could just go straight through that as well. Didn't even need the beat in the end, ultimately. They meant the window from Frothy Philly, there was no one really shooting through it. So an easy and inexpensive first fight for Amplify. Put them in a great situation to send us to fifth and decisive point on this one, but of course still a long way to go from there. Snow's about to have the overclock to start the retake for the Dilducks here, but look at Amplify. Position fairly aggressively for now, a chance to turn with B. Ewan's going to drop around the corner, gets it onto everyone. Snowl is double sliding through, flips the map on them right now, on the run, but here is the hunt. Gap all over him, sent off the map, can't slide out of that one. Big boot from Ewan, he's going to die for it. There's a window in the back from Hutchie as well, and a self-destruct, so they're sort of having to burn everything for this. Lamp to help with the remake, but that means no Lamp for Hutch to look after themselves. But back in the suit, Gap can help out as well.
FF7!
Not enough. Frothy Philly, he's back, he's beaming, he's killed 3. This was all the ultimates. How on earth has Philly done it? Suddenly, the Ducks are right back in this one. They're going to retake.
Oh my god, FF7, just too good for this lobby, I'm afraid. Sneaks into the mid-fight, kills absolutely everything. Shades of Landon on the Baptiste, even though he died at the start of the fight. You know, he just had to come and play cleanup. Baz has the bomb. Pause. Yeah, shades of Landon, but certainly not the full picture. You know, it's like it's a speed apple that doesn't spin.
Who has left? Wait, what was the...
Old charge.
Anyone see what the ult charge was? Anyone with a functional memory? Because Ewan's right back. We're going to have to wait these 5 minutes either way, so I've got time to... I'm going to hit rewind and then I'm going to hit live. He was only 18%, so he's not going to lose too much here.
No fucking way we have to wait the 5 minutes. Are you kidding?
I'm pretty sure we have to wait. I think there was maybe it depends. Maybe Trev's got it, but I think we might have to wait.
Man,
we want to sync since we got the clock anyway.
21,
18,
20,
17,
19, 18, 17, 16, 15.
Just works.
Very good.
You know what I should have done? I should have done a bit where I did the numbers, but I was just kept reading the 11 at the top. Does Unter know that they now follow a pattern? Does it?
The numbers at the top?
The point... No, no, not the numbers at the top. You mean the time? I think I've cracked it. These numbers on this clock, they're moving in the same order every day.
Is there a set order on Flashpoint maps now?
For the Flashpoint, yeah, and that's the order of the points unlock.
Is it always fixed now?
Second point is near loser spawn, then it rotates.
Oh.
It follows a pattern, but does it depend who wins first fight then? They changed it when they did the rework? Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, never realised.
Live footage? What's this Angry Wolf gif?
You know what, guys? I'm going to end this Q&A.
Carmen says, oh, there we go. Unpause. We're back.
Nice.
No 5 minutes. That's a divine Trev clutch right then and there. Baz in main. W eats. Sundering Blade comes out from Karmas, trying to make the touch difficult, I suppose. Feels a little bit early, feels a little bit overcooked in all honesty. Baz stuck inside, now taking a beating, needs to watch himself. Will manage to get out of dodge. Lamp burned though. Baz is still low, might lose suit if not cautious. Red X 90% on the beat, double support ultimate just around the corner here. So, oh wait, great hops. Not enough. Karmas dead. But Snell with the window will take down J-Man. So, 4 vs 4 situation, and all of the ults are there for the Ducks if they want to keep spending.
Yeah, they've got the beat if they get in real trouble here, and there's no clock for Amplify, but they're still walking forward. They're about to have a Sundering Blade. The Ducks, they've conceded some space, but they still have the ults if they need them.
Biz.
Dive onto point, B comes through now. They need to get this Vendetta kill. They will get that Vendetta kill. J-Man's going to come back with the overclock. They've lost Hutch as well. They have no choice but to go for it here, Amplify. They need to find a way to win.
Stun,
they
mate.
need miracles here from this. Into the back, Lamp's still available. Shut down. And it's all the Ducks. And that's going to be a second one in a row. So now we'll find that kill. Karmas will stop the remake coming through onto Gap as well. There's just no one left. Ewan will fall. Biz back from the respawn. First to die. Second and last to die as well. One more touch from Hutch on the cap. But that's done. 2 in a row.
Snell sliding on to tab out. I love that. Like, FF7 is pumping right now. Like, really doing so much. Yeah, scoreboard. Same as the DPS. Oh, Ewan. Something about that scoreboard seems deceiving.
Oh wait, is this going to be the frothy Philly on this point?
Yeah. Mid fight. 1,
Let's see it.
2,
2,
3.
3. They're actually a 1.
Yeah, no, it's his last hitting. Like,
Yeah.
guy's in lane. We're watching it back. Frothing all over my keyboard. What's his CS? I want to know his sensitivity and his render scale and his setup and his keyboard and his mouse. And whether or not he's using the new Logitech Cloud Strike.
What printer does he have as well? Watching it again. Mag loves it. First time W deal Ducks. Looks like the Ducks. This is an elimination game, remember, but it looks like the Ducks are on track to survive the lower bracket. Check backstage. It's urgent. That's not urgent. Just block not friend, I think.
Nogfriend always shares urgent stuff with me. Like, I have a long history of urgent direct messages with Nogfriend spanning years.
Just turned up with a big sad in chat. Hi, Nogfriend. I was talking about a different Nogfriend.
Nogfriend, if you could show Xavier the drill, that would be handy.
Unter sends me scary things. Is this the drilling question?
Mid-March, Carter. When the season starts.
Oh wait, I should do the predictions. Choose outcome. Ducks. 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 Invite to the next one. Alright, it's going to be Esperanza here. Preds will be going up very shortly. Yeah. I mean, I do love a 5-map banger as much as the next guy. But an early bedtime courtesy of the Ducks wouldn't go amiss, you know. Wouldn't go amiss.
Do it for her, Ducks. Full cap and tuck us in.
A cheeky 3-minute full cap would go a long way.
Shit. There's a message
A
attached
very
to this.
high man passed out behind the wheel and pinned my sister between his car and hers this morning. She must have gotten a backfield because she managed to be freed with no major injuries.
The Baptiste in question, Frothy Philly 7. Thanks for the $, Kongdu fan 69.
But yeah, second point is always one of 2 points and then either clockwise or counterclockwise. I think people complained a lot about crossing the centre of the map taking too long. Get your steps in.
Okay. Chili's gone.
Sleep stream tonight? I won't be streaming it, but I will be sleeping. Thank you, Umari. Who is Speed Glasses? They gave you a gift? Thank you very much, Vane. CX is up early to start his fast too. Good on you. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. We are entering the game. Can't wait for more honky Star Rail. God. Should we see what time I get up? Because I did say I'd watch for TFT. You gave me a 6-month gift sub from Karki's Community. Oh, really? That was a hell of a one. That's been lasted ages then. Can we get a printer fix in stream? I don't think I'll have the gumption or the power of will. Yeah, somewhere where it's currently 5:10, so as long as the Ducks can sort of close us out nice and quick here, we could be in for a prompt bedtime.
I need you to tuck me in right now, FF7. I need it.
I need the Ducks to tuck.
Mm-hmm. Sources tell me Gap is stable. Please, God. You look better than the last time I opened your stream, King. It comes in waves, Kongdu fan. You aren't going to bed, Unter? I absolutely am, Tony. I've already decided.
It comes in waves and it's a rough sea.
Esperanza.
It's too late for this level of intensity.
Congratulations, actually, P. Never waves. Thanks, head of meme. Alright. Let's get her done. Diva v Diva. Zarya for the Ducks. Baz on his comfort hero. Gap having to play second fiddle to Baz. Kiri for both sides. Emre. Bit of DLC coming out for the Snow Owl. Fucking Skybox Observer. Now, we're back to the default position to witness the first fight, and we'll have to see whether DLC 1 or DLC 2 wins on the hit scan roll. Great Suzu from FF7 early on to save, oh god, Karma's life, but unfortunately Baz has counter-traded his life away on the flank. Thank you, Gap!
No mech.
Yeah!
Immediately declove. Karmez is in now as well. Big slashes over top. Goes right between those ones, but everyone is still so low as they come in here. Amplify are going to get cleaned up on this one here. Huge victory screen from the Vendetta as always, and Dildo's get this robot moving.
Oh, I've never been so happy to see the Dilducks winning. Let's get it done. Alright, taxi back from spawn. Car push the entire time. Choppiest observer in the west right now. Baz shifting forward. Amplify, ready for fight number 2. Snare comes out onto the high ground, forces a little bit of a backstep as the Ducks, they are going to wait their turn. But, got to be careful because Karmez can contest this hit scan angle, and it looks like Snell knows something about this nade angle. J-Man forced to dash back, Karmez controlling top, lots of damage coming out, but no! Red X first picked! Bull.
Snout now, staying on this high ground. Lots of damage. Nade round the pillar as well. He's keeping him pinned in, but here comes Gap onto the high ground. Gap has been absolutely beamed here on the Diva as well. Karmez will die on the way through, and there's an opening. The payload's already moving for Amplify as well. We need to be careful not to lose too many people late. You can see Gap's looking for an opportunity to pinch as Baz wants to come out of the high ground, but Karmez only just spawned, so they're still a player down, so the Ducks will not commit to this for now. They'll have to go round and take the fight from the low ground. Lead will go the way of Amplify here, but more importantly, they've got this high ground and this ult advantage.
High ground and an ult advantage. Great news for Amplify, bad news for me and my bedtime. Kitsu comes out now from Hutch up on the high ground, water falling down below, and Baz is in huge trouble. Snell tries to pull it back, takes down J-Man early, 1-man advantage for the Ducks, but their health bars are low. They are in a treacherous position. The Kitsu was forced out of Frothy Philly. 1-man advantage, but the beat comes out for Ewan. Reddick still doesn't have beat. Snell being pushed. Another great Suzu from FF7, the Sentinel, but they can't finish the job. Snell will go down. Gap drops the bomb. Everyone survives it, actually. Red X now has the beat, and they've stolen the cart. Great stuff, Ducks!
They're back in it now. Baz is still on the back line here. Ewan's getting involved as well. They're trying to get back to it, and it's just desperate reposition here. But J-Man's going to go down. They've caught him in forward. Sundering Blade from Karmas as well. They're trying to swing around on the corner, but Lucio pocket keeps Karmas.
Yeah!
Kill Hutch, going to kill Ewan, and Karmas is going to get it all done. Slice onto the Diva as well, and Karmas is pushing him to spawn. Can't matrix that one. A late D-Mech, a stagger. Great situation right now for Ducks. This should be capped for him with the D-Mech.
Guys, don't forget to open your Aga boxes. Come on, Razor's been trying to carry the flame here, and nobody seems to be tapping in. Don't forget to open your Aga boxes. All right, beat available for Red X. He's had it for quite some time now. This is going to be the one where he can leverage that advantage. They are going to secure the checkpoint. They might even get some meters around the corner. I don't think that Amplify are going to try and block it too close. Snare has actually caught out Karmas though, and he has to use so many skills to run away. Emre ult in main, Snell with the override, trying to trade aggro, trying to save Karmas. Can't find a kill with that one though. That is going to be one ultimate. In fact, he's going to get picked, and they're not going to push Carter around the corner. God damn it!
Yeah, minimal progress in the end for the Ducks here. They're going to slow it down. Redix is on the low ground. Takes a rail, but will live. They need to regroup, wait for Snout here, but Frothy Philly, no, dies late, and this could be very staggered deaths here as Redix just about gets themselves out of that one. Chance for the retake now for Ducks. They can come back up this staircase. They do have the beat for it. Is an advantage here, so another great opportunity for Ducks here. All eyes on this beat.
No way you got a little poo-poo for she Brigadier. Unbelievable. All right. Red X with a beat. Ewan nearly has a second one, so I would love to see it get dropped. It gets burned inside here. Nearly an AJ. The pulse comes out, but unusual pulse bomb indeed, given the timing. J-Man with the clock, 80 HP and a dream, getting that support pocket. But you can see how deeply committed Biz is in the backline. Still manages to survive. Checkpoint being threatened. Now it's going to be Biz over to the cart. Baz going to clean him up. 5v4 situation. Oh, the chili's repeating on me.
A classic Baz over Biz on this one now, and the beat push does just about work out as Biz will be making their way onto Vendetta on the respawn. Ewan has a beat advantage, and Phillips haven't made huge progress, but Ewan still needs 10% as the Kasuni Rush comes around the corner. Hutch will mirror it for now. This gives Ewan time to get the last bit of this beat. Beat is available, 1 HP though, has to back it up. Manages to get safe. Gap just in time for this one as well. Karmas with the swing around the corner, trying to get out of dodge here, but Biz has pushed forward all over Snow. Forces the TP out. Player advantage. Baz in the back right now. Trying to find trades. Redix is coming back in for this one as well. Gap's been demeg, but the denial on the remake is good. Frothy Philly's going to get one and get out of dodge. Frothy Philly is 1 HP.
Karmas is doing it!
Going down. Karma's coming back in now. Finds 2 as well. It's Hutch moving around, but yeah, the payload is a problem here. Hutch is going to be moving over to help with that.
Oh, Karmas is dead. They got close spawn.
Wood spawns. Yeah,
brutal. So nicely timed there. The checkpoint coming through just in time for Karmas to get pinched. Brutal. Now it's a 4v5. Now it's Red X on the run once again. Amplifier going to claim the lead. Damn it. But Ducks have ultimates to swing back in. They can make this happen. Just need to find some value with these DPS ultis. I haven't had much luck with them thus far in this map. But no time like the present to turn the tides. Swinging wide for Snell. Goes for a little bit of grenade. Tech flies up high. Right click onto the wall because he sees that the Sojourn has rail. Big damage on it, Ewan. About half HP there. Again, bloody mortar from above. Can't finish the kill though.
Going to be advantage now for Redix if they want to keep going. They are on the low ground. Redix has it now. Chance for Sundering Blade and Karmas as they walk up as well.
FF7.
Advantage. Frothy Philly's hit the
him.
Important kills. Karmas now coming onto the high ground as well. Needs to be careful though. We don't lose anyone. DP Karmas is low. Needs a bit of heal underneath. Ewan's getting out of there, and Baz is in deep. Very split position here from Dildux. Baz is going to die for nothing. Gap has died on the other side as well, so both Divas going to exchange early feeds. Now the feed push comes in. Redix is going to be able to respond to that one. Catches everyone with it as the Sundering Blade comes through. Later gets Unter from Philly as well. And a kill onto you, and Sundering Blade round the corner.
Jukes!
Dodge is so good actually there. Great play from Karmas. A little boot back to deny Biz. And now the Ducks, they're piling on. Biz is low, and Snow can finish that one. A chance to push forward, a chance to regain the lead.
Oh, game winning right there. Karmas dodging the Sundering Blade from Biz. Might have just made the difference right now. All they need is one fight to reclaim that lead once more. Baz going deep, shifting right through the Diva. Karmas is gonna die! No TP though, hang about. Karmas is fine. Baz is on cleanup. It was all a bait. A double cross. The Ducks, they've taken the lead once more. Oh, the sheets are calling to me. I can hear them singing from the other room. Oh.
The Ducks are about to break bedtime theory. It will soon be a longest proven theory as well. Self-destruct available for Baz on this one. J-Man does have that
Three-map banger.
Matches up particularly well into the override protocol, as we've seen in the past as well. For now, though, the Ducks playing relatively default position. Their hit scan at the back of the map. They're going to swing right-hand side amplified to try and get through this. That's fair left, actually. Overclock comes through to keep the push going as well. They're trying to de-peak it.
J-Man.
Not kiting out, actually, here. There's a self-destruct from Baz in the back. They're all low. Probably Billy. Everyone's taken damage, but no final blows for J-Man here. They flipped the map, Ducks, but they've lost the robot.
No way. They've lost the bot in all of this. They flip around the back so they can retake top. Snell spots Biz, immediately drops her shoulder, rotates over to the other side. But the Vendetta just commits anyway indoors, does huge damage, and it looks like a lot of the Ducks are choked. Snell now up on the top ropes, takes down J-Man, finally finds some value with that override protocol. Might even find a second one. Absolutely takes Biz for a ride. Misses that final right click, but you know what? Damage is done. Very well played by Snell there. Getting up onto the high ground, gets a big angle, dodges the Vendetta, and that is going to be all she wrote. 100 meters on the board, 1 minute on the clock. Great ults for the Ducks for the next fight.
2 support ults ready to go as well, and there's even a window of timing where Amplify won't have their support ults quite ready as well, so the Dill Ducks actually need to be aggressive in this last minute. Chance for this one. They can also play the opposite. No, they're going Kitsune Rush immediately as well. Cap's going to go in here, has for self-destruct. J-Man's going to find the kill onto Frothy, but he disaster for him. But look, the robot has been stolen. D-Meg onto Gap as well. Baz is running away with this one with Carmez. They're trying to chase. They move the robot further away. Now Carmez dives into the back. They do find 1 kill through Baz. It's only Lucio, and Baz is making sure to die on payload during all of this as well. So they're actually quite patient with their ultimates, Ducks, but Amplify were actually even more patient. They didn't use either support out there.
Yeah, discipline of Buddhist monks. Now we're closing on overtime. Everybody's close spawned for the Ducks. They're going to retake top here. Baz, Red X. Actually, maybe Baz is going to go main for his retake, but so many ultimates in this next turn. Going to be a clash for the ages and for my bedtime. Sundering Blade comes out early from Carmez. Kills nothing. Kitsu forced out of Hutch, but they're not fighting very effectively in it. Cart's moving. Ewan gets the beat. Red X with a better beat, I want to say, but Biz has fallen. Amplify, they're glued to the cart as well. So the Ducks, they're going to start rotating around. Close spawns are on, so Biz will be back sooner rather than later. The Ducks, they step on the gas. Baz has found J-Man. Has he? Baz has lost his suit to J-Man? No way. He didn't lose his suit, but he has been forced out. Now it's just even neutral. Biz with a Sundering Blade catches nothing. Went over the wall for that one. Karma's in main. Clock is out from the high ground. Baz is all over J-Man. Red X railed. Headshot lands, but no kill. Biz has killed Red X, so it's a 4v4. Cart's still moving. FF7 TP's on for the duel, but Karma's, he wins it. Baz has saved the day. The cart continues to push, but the Ducks, surely they have the ultimates to make this happen. Snell rips the override protocol, zoning everybody off payload. Gap has a Diva Bomb. He can keep it going. TP forward for Hutch for God knows what reason. Down goes everybody on the cart. Gap killed 2 with the bomb, but Baz kills Ewan. And we're off to bed, baby.
Yeah, the override protocol to kill the baby there makes all of the difference, but the Ducks have 3-0'd here. This was lower bracket as well, so that is Amplify being eliminated today on day 1. The Ducks will fight through the lower bracket for tomorrow. Remember, only 2 spots in North America, so that run through the lower bracket is going to go on a while. There's lots more to do for the Ducks, but this was a necessary first step.
Oh. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Or in like 8 hours or something. I don't know. I read Chosen. I'll raid the BBL Baptiste. I think he raided me once like a couple weeks ago, so I'll hit him with one of those.
I think I'll raid Skunk, maybe. Good night, Max.
Don't leave me. Yeah, I'm leaving you, Tony. Good night.
I'll send you over to Skunk because he'll be watching a bunch of the games as well. If you watch